Watch that lap, baby. Watch that lap. Watch that lap. Watch that lap. Let's box. Let's box. Nice. Beautiful. B3 Picks TV. We back again. Y'all punch the like button, follow the channel, help the channel grow. We definitely working. Let me do this real quick. We building. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. God is great and we straight. Let me do this real quick. Zan, appreciate you pulling up, Zan. Listen, it's about to be a beautiful day, a beautiful show. I'm about to get out here and get some fresh air. The sun is out though. It's hot. It's kicking. Make sure y'all drinking water, staying hydrated. It's so important, y'all. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Yeah, we're gonna talk a combination of things today. Whoever pull up today, we about to talk a combination of things. I'm gonna plug up in a few. Man, this sun is out here kicking. Woo! Hold on, let me get the background right. This sun is out kicking today. Y'all, watch this. So I want to talk about the future Hall of Famer Errol Spence. He's coming back July 25th. I know a few of my good brothers in the community have put money on Tim Zoo. I mean, literally, you know what I'm saying? They put money on the brother Tim Zoo. Can y'all believe it?
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack?
Nasty work. But, you know, we growing the panel, we growing the channel. We will take those donations. Errol Spence, he's been training with Ronnie Shields, putting in great work, phenomenal work. You can see him. He's looking like he's back to form. Training with Jamal Charlo and our boy Kat Sarakis, Brian Norman Jr., Edwin De Los Santos. Man, it's a phenomenal gym. Bruce Gas, salute. Shout out to the family, Bruce Gas. Man, Ronnie Shields is back at it. Back at it like he never left, Bruce. Ronnie Shields got Errol Spence in shape, in tip-top shape, ready for July. Ready for July. Bruce, I know we happy, healthy, building the channel, building support, taking everything one day at a time. What God has for us is for us. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep growing and putting in that work. You already know. So the question of the day, has Errol Spence done enough to be in the Hall of Fame, or does he need this second run? I believe this second run is going to be for at 160, the 160-pound weight limit. It's a few dogs there, but they probably feel like it's some opportunity for Errol to pick up a belt. Yeah, that's going to be the fight. Tim Zoo versus Errol Spence. That's a firefight. That's a firefight. Two guys that really don't want to take a step back. Two guys that's going to put it all on the line. Tim Zoo, he's been making a lot of big fights over the last couple years. It's hard to say anything bad about Tim outside of his slow feed, and you know he's all pressure. He's all pressure. So I feel like Arrow is going to dominate him. Now we got a couple brothers on the hook. Marky Dan is on the hook with Tim Zoo. Aircraft Carrier on the hook with Tim Zoo, and I do also believe our brother Bentley is on the hook with Tim Zoo. Wild work. They put themselves out there. We had to capitalize on that. I'm just being real with you. We had to capitalize. Shout out to the good brother Opulent. LD. Appreciate you, Opulent. Appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, so a lot of people are siding with Tim Zoo over Errol Spence. Very interesting. Very interesting. They saying that the layoff, and they saying Bud pretty much he retired Errol. Errol's coming back for a check. These brothers said Errol Spence Jr. is coming back for a check. We gotta prove them wrong. We gotta show them what it is. We got to show them what it is. So I'm excited for this matchup. Uh, Errol Spence daring to be great. He's going to Australia. He's going into Tim Zoo's backyard for this fight. You gotta love it. Shout out to my brother Tavon. Appreciate you, Tavon. Appreciate everybody pulling up on the platform today. We're gonna keep building. We're gonna keep building. So we got our Errol Spence topic. We're gonna talk Arrow. Anybody to pull up on the panel can speak about Arrow. Do you feel like Arrow's already a Hall of Famer, or does he need a 160 run to solidify him being a Hall of Famer? In your opinion, we're gonna break that down. Has he done enough at 147, or does he need a 160 run? After that, listen, Shakur Stevenson, breaking news. The powers that be, the people that's putting the fight on. There was a 147 offer for Shakur Stevenson to fight Devin Haney. That offer has been that was on the table, but now 144 is on the table. 144 is on the table. Let's go. Let's go. Tavon says Zoo might get stopped. Very possible. Very possible. Very possible, bro. Errol Spence is not playing. He's gonna put hands on Tim Zoo. We already know this. Um, Shakur Stevenson has a fight offer on the table, y'all, for Devin Haney at 144 pounds. I need to know, do y'all believe Shakur Stevenson, is he going to accept that fight? Are they going to accept that fight and make that fight next? A lot of people have been saying they don't believe the fight is going to happen. A lot of people are saying that they don't see Shakur Stevenson lining up with Devin Haney next. A lot of people are saying this. A lot of people are saying this. I need to know from y'all perspective, do y'all believe the fight is going to happen? If this fight don't happen, it's nasty work, y'all. We've been waiting on this matchup. This is one of the best matchups in boxing. Two young guys, prime for prime, a 4 division champ versus a 3 division champ, both former lineal champs. Shakur current lineal. I mean, what's going on? Line it up. They agreed. They found a positive median in the 144-pound catchweight. Do y'all like the fight? Will it happen? Will it happen? I need to know this. Is Shakur gonna step up and say, you know what, I'm gonna take on that challenge. I'm gonna fight Devin Haney. Ooh, y'all. Our brother Shakur, he gotta put his big boy pants on. Yeah. Travel up to 144 catchweight. Now, Devin is gonna give up, a few pounds in the weight, but they already came out and said no excuses. They said Devin said no excuses. No excuses. They're gonna run it. If Shakur agrees to the 144 catch weight, they're gonna run it. Just that simple. Just that simple. They're gonna line it up at 144. Are you ready? Are you ready? Man, well, listen. Hey, this is what it is right now. This is what it is. They was mad. Everybody was mad and tight the other day because Keyshawn wasn't gonna get the fight and all this other stuff. Listen, everything gonna happen the way it's supposed to. Y'all mark my words. They gonna line it up the way it's right supposed to happen. If it's supposed to be Keyshawn, the Keyshawn fight that happened. If it's supposed to be Shakur, the Shakur fight that happened. Y'all will see. Y'all will see. Last but not least, Bam Rodriguez, the pound for pound fighter, is back this Saturday. They have weigh-ins today. There's also an MVPW card. O'Shea Jones is fighting. Uh, Tierra Brown is fighting. Um, Jasmine Ortega is fighting, amongst others. It's a nice. Evelyn Bermudez is back. She's fighting. It's going to be a nice card. Bam Rodriguez is also fighting in Arizona. Shout out to Phoenix. Shout out to Bam. Bam is going to be going up against Antonio Vargas for a bantamweight crown. Now we're going to do predictions on that, previews and predictions on that card. See what's what. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like Bam in that fight. I like Bam in that fight. I mean, I guess you know what I'm saying. That was, you know, I mean, I'm just gonna run.
I need money.
Bam, we need you to put hands on this kid. We need Bam to put all type of hands on this kid. I think he gonna do it. I'm expecting Bam to put all type of hands on this kid. For real. For real. Now, that's not to say that he's not gonna come ready. I think Vargas is a really a tough competitor. I believe he's going to I think he's gonna put up a good fight. I definitely feel like he's gonna put up a good fight, y'all. I just feel like it's gonna be Bam is gonna be too much. I just feel like Bam is gonna be too much, y'all. It's no shout out to my brother Juan Claudio. I feel like Bam is gonna be a little bit too much. I got a yellow jacket flying around me. Hopefully he alright, or hopefully he cool. Is he cool? Is he cool? Commander, is that her real nickname or you trolling us, bro? She booty cheek, she's trash. She's trash like that, Commander? Is she trash? Bama stopping mid fight 5 through 8. My brother Juan Claudio. You really got Bam stopping this kid? Let me drop the link in the chat. Any members want to pull up on the panel, it's so to be in there. Any members or supporters of the platform, definitely pull up. Y'all already know. Yeah, you feeling like that mid to eight, mid? Mm. Yeah, I feel like he gonna hurt Vargas. Vargas is a good competitor, but mm, my brother Juan said, "Oh boy, get hit too much." I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement. From what I've seen, Vargas does is susceptible to getting cracked at in the beginning of the fight for sure. I think he got dropped early in his last fight and came out was able to come back and pull out the victory. Yeah, Commander. Yeah, it looks like they just want to get Tierra Brown out, get her debut, get her a fight. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it come down to. My phone gonna overheat. Let me go back inside, man. My phone gonna overheat out here. It's too hot, y'all. Man, I tried to be outside. I may come back out here later on in the show, but it's way too hot. It's way, way, way too hot. The phone gonna overheat. The phone gonna overheat. Nasty word. Yeah, man. You already know. You already know. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, Commander. They just wanna get some rounds. They just wanna get Tia Brown out. You feel me? They just gotta get Tia Brown to fight. You know, that's just really what it come down to. They need to get her a fight. And that's just what it is. That's really just what it is. Hold on, let me plug up. You know, it makes sense. Hold on, let me do this real quick. I'm gonna charge up for a little bit. For this charge? Oh no, that's not a charge. Yeah, well, they just want to get Tierra Brown out. What fight I want to see Tavon? Let me see. What fight I want to see Keyshawn in? The Keyshawn fight right now, I like the most. I like Gary Antoine Russell at 140.
What it is,
Yeah.
peace and blessings, man.
Salute to my brother Ja pulling up. We gonna cook Ja. But the first fight, Tavon asked, who do you want to see Keyshawn there with now? Since Keyshawn is moved to 147, I'm gonna just go ahead and say Devin Haney. The 147 fight I want to see for Keyshawn is Devin Haney. And second on that list, Brian Norman Jr. Third on that list, Tiger Johnson. Those the top three for me. Outside of that, Keyshawn fight whoever we want to fight. Ja, talk to me real quick about that. Who do you want to see Keyshawn line it up with next?
I definitely want to see him fight Devin as soon as possible, but I don't have to see that next. Like I see him versus Brian Norman. I think that'll be a good tune-up fight. Not saying that he gonna
Hmm.
beat Brian Norman though. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that'll be a good fight to test himself out at 147. But that's a tough fight though. So,
There,
but
shoot.
I think Keyshawn could pull it off though. I'd be rooting for Keyshawn in that fight. But
Not
Brian
yet,
Norman
Tavon.
looking good though. Like he looking strong. He always in shape. So and then he didn't even get enough rec last time. I think that'll actually be a dope fight. I'd probably rather see that next first, just
Definitely
cause like
salute.
Devin and Devin be like his negotiations be frustrating. So like I really don't care to even think about that too much. I think he could get the Brian Norman fight though. But he Devin mandatory, so
Nah, yeah, they made him the mandatory. I seen Free, shout out to D Free. D Free posted a video that the WBO made Keyshawn Devin's mandatory. Tavon said the Keyshawn and Ryan don't ring bells. Not yet. Nah, not yet.
that'd be a good fight. I had Keyshawn in that fight.
I want to see Keyshawn uh before he fight Ryan, I want him to get acclimated in 147. And he's not even calling for the Ryan fight. He calling for the Devin fight. So the Ryan fight, that's cool for the casuals. Yeah, for Ryan. But I feel like the Devin fight is what the boxing fans need. Devin versus Keyshawn. That's really the fight.
If he was smart, he would try to I think Ryan, they supposed to be like cool, at least on good terms. I think Ryan will actually make that fight. Especially if they talk that they like doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it could be big commercially if they build it up. Yeah, Bentley said, does Ryan get any credit for being Keyshawn? Not right now.
I give him credit for sure.
Yeah, he would get a semblance of it, but I mean, no, because he the smaller guy moving up. I mean, he probably gonna get more credit for Connor Ben at this point. So we gonna see. We definitely gonna see. Ja, man, let me ask you this real quick. We gonna go over the show topics with they saying that Shakur fight is on the line. They saying that they've offered Shakur 144 for Devin Haney. Talk to us. Talk to us. Who you want, Leroy Russell? Talk to me. What's going on, Leroy? Blessings to you. Uh, for Abdullah. Hold on, Juan. You got feedback, Juan.
Yeah, my fault.
You good, bro? Appreciate you. Hey, y'all follow my brother Just As Juan. Also follow my brother Ja. Y'all, we building.
That's
We
you
working. We in the
sparring.
trenches.
That's you sparring one, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, I see you. You in the blue, right?
yeah.
Fire.
Let me plug in. I'm about to plug in.
My
Let
fault. I'm
me
over here
get this.
chewing on candy and shit.
My fault, G.
It's just a
Wild,
little highlight though.
wild
Or I
work.
love to see your fights. Whatever highlights you got, I want to see 'em.
Yeah, I definitely put the prize on.
How old are you?
Me, I'm 30.
No doubt. You boxing like you gonna try to be pro or
No, no. This is old. This is young. I was the younger one now, though.
I
I
still
don't
want
know.
to see it though.
I don't know. If I was younger, yeah, maybe I could. But now, I don't know. I'm lazy.
Shout out to you. Juan, talk to us about the Shakur.
Wrap it up.
Bill came out and said the 144 offer is there.
Uh,
Is there for the
uh,
Devin Haney fight. Devin Haney stepped up. He agreed with the powers that be to make it at 144. Will Shakur agree and make it happen?
I'll see. He's ducking. If he's ducking, he's ducking. I don't know what else to tell people. Oh, man.
Shakur bluffing, man. Davin and them bluffing too, honestly, because they already know that Shakur bluffing.
Yeah, this
Leroy,
ain't.
hell of a talent, phenomenal fighter, hell
Uh,
of a talent.
in the chat.
Uh,
I put my
Yeah, Bill is the
channel in the
truth.
chat.
yeah, like,
But
they ain't fighting. I think they fighting at 47 if they're not fighting. And it's going to be in Zoo. I said this last week.
Make sure y'all follow Ja channel.
Yeah,
Juan, you went
thanks.
out. But oh no, I hear you.
Yeah, my fault.
Now, would you advise? I mean, if the money is looking good, one, would
Uh,
you advise Shakur to go ahead and take the Devin Haney fight, or do you feel like he needs a little bit more seasoning, maybe at the higher weight before fighting a Devin Haney?
there's no seasoning. What seasoning is this, man? We got top.
Uh,
What seasoning is this, man?
just something above the 140-pound weight class. I think
Nah, man.
Tiafimo being smaller in stature.
Nah, man. Forget all that. Bump all that, man. Use an
Mm.
actual welterweight. If you're gonna fight, fight each other. If not, just shut up. I don't want to hear none of that. That's weird. It's weird work, bro.
he should have fought him when he was at 135 and he was weight drained, but
You know, I said the same thing, but you know,
he should fight him at 140. If they really fight him at 144, that'd be smart because you got the advantage. He definitely gonna
that's,
be weight drained.
that's a
Mm.
fact. That's a fact. I ain't arguing right there with y'all. I ain't arguing with that right there,
They
bro.
bluffing though. Like Devin and them know that Shakur not trying to fight, so they like, let's fight at 144. Then they just calling his bluff. They not trying to fight at 144 either. Like they
Uh-uh.
too smart for that. Even though Devin had weight drained himself, but it was a lot of incentive in it for him. Like he could have still got a fight with Tank, and he got the fight with Loma. He got the undisputed and all that. And he got the like Tank name was heavy at 135, so he got to get some of
Yeah,
that
right.
clout.
Yeah, that part right there, if you lose, that's what I said last week. I said it too. I was like, oh, this past couple of episodes or something. I said it earlier. These guys are gonna fight each other. If they're gonna fight each other, they're gonna fight each other in Zuka. It's gonna be on Paramount Plus, and it's gonna be at 147. Like, that's how best it's gonna get. That's the best y'all gonna get there. Then. It both. No one. You know what I'm saying? You getting $15 million a fight. They gonna tell you what to
Yeah,
do.
salute.
You feel me? They gonna tell you what to do. So at that point, bro, like I don't hear nothing about nothing. And you either gonna
Man.
fight each other now or you gonna fight each other never.
Yeah, they don't want to be no Keyshawn victim.
Mm.
They don't want that. They try to downplay Keyshawn the whole time. He 15-0 and in the position he in for a reason. And nobody say nothing when Loma was 0-1 and fighting for a belt.
Nah, it's not even that. It's not even that. It's just these guys are friends, man. That's what these guys are. These guys are all friends, man. The reason why he took that fight with Teal is because
Yeah.
they all friends, and he knew Teal wasn't ready for him. You guys are all friends, man. That's what they is.
Shakur know who he gonna beat, and Shakur know who's a tough fight. Devin at the higher weight is gonna be a tougher fight.
No,
If he
facts.
if he had him drained at 135, I think if it made sense business wise with the management team, they would have took that fight.
Nah,
The
I
only
think
reason they didn't make it is because it didn't make business sense.
Nah, they didn't make it because they friends, man. These guys are friends. These guys are friends. They friends make too much on the sport, man. They want
Scared
to be,
money, man. They was scared money at 135.
no, these guys, they friends.
You
They
gotta
want
think
to be
what
friends.
you get after you win.
That's a fact. I mean, you're
Yeah.
100% right. I ain't mad at you.
That was
You
all short term. That was all short term investment.
know? That's a fact, bro. I don't think these guys fight enough. So I'm gonna just leave it alone. That's up to y'all. Y'all want to keep talking about that? That's on y'all. I ain't talking about that no more. Yo, what is this? Yo, you saying that?
Yeah.
You
What's
seen?
up?
You seen like the Canelo and Billy like face off, right? Whatever the little press conference when they had it.
Yeah, when they had it in with for the Rico Usyk fight.
Yeah. You think how long you think that lasts? Tell you the truth. Tell me the truth. Don't lie.
Mm, I think he may stop in Billy in probably about 8 or 9.
You think he stops? How about you, John? What you thinking?
Yeah, he probably stopped in Billy, but I give him to around 10. And Billy just gonna keep running into punishment all night.
I don't think he stops him, but I think if when they fight, I think he's gonna class him. He's gonna show almost a different level of class.
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't stop him though, cause
I don't think he gonna box. I don't think he gonna box him like that.
he
Nah,
might triple. He might do him like he did Triple G.
yeah, nah, because that boy can punch. And he crack. That boy can crack. I give him that one. And he can take a punch. Honestly.
Yeah, he could take a punch.
I don't know about like him stopping him. And he a bigger dude. He mad. Like he for real 68.
Yeah,
Let me
he
look at the
probably
odds
not
right
gonna
quick.
stop him. He probably gonna do him like he did Triple G.
Let me look at the odds. The bookies have Canelo minus 320, and they have him Billy plus 230.
Man, bro.
So he's a decent sized underdog.
It ain't, bro. Look at the knockout.
We don't have it up yet.
Y'all have that up there. Because even like Boots and Zanny, they have Boots. Like more likely to knock him out than it to go fucking the distance and stuff. Like if you gonna put money on it, like say put the money at the distance.
Yeah, I'm I'm gonna see, but I like Canelo to win that fight,
Yeah, another one. I think he's gonna win it.
and he's gonna come in like super healthy.
Yeah, hopefully.
Like
I'm hoping he does. Another thing that to hope that he does, and hoping another thing to pray that he does come in.
That should be a banger too. That should be a real good fight.
Yeah.
Action packed.
You know who I want? You know what fight I want to see? I want to see Shiraz and Dallas too at 68. That's like the fight I want to see.
the rematch.
Mm-hmm.
Adama is about to fight Iglesias. They trying to line that up.
Who you think goes up? I got a Dallas.
You got him beating up on Iglesias.
No, not even be. No, it's gonna be high competitive, but I think his experience is way too much. And he's weird. He fights so weird, and it's entertaining that much. So
We gonna see if that power real from Iglesias.
I don't think it is. I don't tell you the truth. I don't think it is. I think it's a skill more than skill than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I think skill is more than anything. But we'll see. We'll
Can
see.
Boots beat Canelo?
Can Boots beat Canelo? Who asked this question?
Tavon.
I think Boost easily could beat Canelo.
Yeah, right
He
now,
could
yeah,
look better than Bud look. He could just
yeah, right
stand
now,
there
yeah.
right with Canelo.
Yeah, right now, yeah. Like if you give him a fight or two, down at six or up at 68, and let him like his body actually like get comfortable in there. Like, yeah, I could see that. I could see him beating up on Canelo.
I could see him beating him right now without even taking a tune-up fight.
You think so? Nah, I don't know. I would. I
Yeah,
don't go that far.
standing right there with him all night
Mm.
in the pocket. Like Floyd, I could see him defensively as sharp as Floyd, and then being able to keep him honest, probably more than Bud.
Yeah. You think so? Yeah, y'all know that Moss fighting, right? Moss coming back to fight whenever. I think I
We
forgot
was
what
just
day.
talking about that. He's fighting on the Errol Spence undercard, Errol Spence Tim Zoo undercard in
Yeah,
Australia.
and then you know how he announced his retirement, and after this, is not gonna lie. I was
Nasty
like,
work.
this is definitely not gonna lie. I think it's time for him to fight. Like it's time for him to get that because like I always said like
Let me
out of the
see if they
two,
got an opponent for him.
I don't think they do yet.
Yeah, I haven't heard of anything of
Uh,
anybody.
I don't think they do yet.
It's gonna be a cornflake type opponent.
You know, if you gonna bring him back, you gotta bring him back with something decent.
It say TBA, but he on the card. That's the only two fights on the card so far.
Yeah, I think.
Come on.
Oh, you seen Cardenas is fighting in that same card too with Sam Goodman. It's rumored to be true.
Who?
Romain Cardenas, the one who fought
Oh,
Cardenas.
Cardenas. He's gonna fight
Yeah,
Sam Goodman.
yeah, he's fighting in that same card on that same card, same night and everything.
Oh, okay. They haven't put it on here yet. I like that fight.
That's a good fight. That's a fun fight
That's
to watch.
finally somebody that can possibly beat Sam Goodman. I mean, he did lose to Nick Ball, but you know,
Who's Sam Goodman? Yeah, Sam Goodman. That was like, that's Sam Goodman already.
he only lost to Nick Ball.
Yeah, yeah. Nick Ball,
Sam
I don't know.
Goodman
Nick Ball's
pretty. Sam
a little
Goodman
too,
pretty good.
yeah, he a little too well though. To tell you the truth, though. He a
Man,
little
Nick
too
was
well.
getting beat up in that fight. He kind of got a gift.
Yeah, Sammy
Nick
Ball
Ball was
Goodman.
getting boxed.
Yeah, nah.
He gassed
I
out a
don't,
little bit late though.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they saw out of him that thought, oh yeah, let me call out the best fighter in the world. Let me
What
call
you
out
think
the best.
about? Let's do this real quick.
Oh,
So we got Errol Spence back July 25th. My
that's
brother Bentley and Marky already took Tim Zoo. I know they feel bad about that. We already got it down in the bet tracker. We don't need niggas around us. Nobody can renege on that. I'm just gonna be real with you.
oh.
Now I'm just
You're
um
stupid.
is Errol Spence already a Hall of Famer? Or does he need a 160 run?
Is he on all of fame? That's a good question. Yeah. Not first ballot though. Definitely not first ballot, but Hall of Famer, yes, nonetheless. Unified champ beat three futures. Technically, are going to be future Hall of
Yes, we are,
Famers.
Bentley. Yes, we are.
Beat three future Hall.
You guys show yourself smart somebody your size though, Juan.
No, that's yeah. No, I was just working with the kid. He
You was
wanted.
just playing with that little kid for real.
Yeah, I was just playing with him for fun. But he got a lot of fights, so supposedly. I was like, all right, whatever. I
He
go look
looked like
around.
he could
Watch
fight
your
though.
mouth,
He's
Mark.
just little. He's just
But
little.
what happened?
I was telling Marky to watch his mouth. You know, Marky, he like to pop his guns. Marky, get your butt on the panel. What you doing?
I got there. He got there being an island boy.
You
Cause
gotta watch. You gotta
you look
watch
like
out.
you was like 185. He probably like 140.
Nah, I was.
He probably was like
Why
130. He probably was like 130 for
He was like 130. Yeah,
real.
he was 130, and I had just woke up
He was
like an hour ago.
frustrated. He
Yeah,
was
he was.
frustrated because you was hitting him hard for real.
I wasn't even hitting him more. Now I swear to God, I wasn't.
It
The
would
shit
look
was a
like you was trying to hit him hard though.
I wasn't even
I could
hitting him.
see he was frustrated though.
Yeah, he's young though.
Who some people that you sparred
salute
though,
to
like pros and stuff.
Cordell Booker. Who else did I fight? I don't know if y'all know who Francis Hogan is. I fought him a couple times before he went pro. Uh, the kid that fought on the pro box card that DJ Willie from Mass. I fought him a couple times when I was younger. Um, yeah, it's a lot of dudes you probably not gonna know. Like God rest his
I
soul,
know who
Zach.
Booker is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Booker, yeah.
Booker.
I
Yeah,
fought Booker. I fought Caballo when I turned 17 because once I turned 17, it was technically men's division. So I fought Caballo. I fought all day.
Oh, you
Um,
fought them in the amateurs.
yeah,
No, I
Booker
was
I
saying
didn't.
spar. Who you sparred?
Nah, not Booker. Booker I ain't fight him. Booker I'm terrified of him. I ain't gonna lie to you. Booker was a different animal in the amateurs.
What weight he is? Like,
Booker in the amateurs was 65.
yeah, he big.
Nah, he's tiny for that weight. Dudes that like he fought, no, they're huge. Like Conor is that's another one that was really kind of small for the weight.
No, I
Which
shout
just
out to
saying
shout out
he.
to Billy for the 2 piece. He said, "Stop playing. You know I'm on that for a easily 50." He said a easily
Man,
50. So now, so you trying to tell me that Tim Zoo is a easy 50 for over Errol Spence? Knock it off, man. Knock it off. Like, come
we
on,
really don't
you don't
know.
believe that.
no,
You don't
We
believe
really,
that.
we really just don't know
You
though.
don't believe that.
When the last time Earl fought? Like, what
Man,
year
that brother
was
ain't
it?
wasting his time. He ain't wasting his time, Job. If he was done, if he was finished, he wouldn't come back.
Yes, he is wasting his time. He said it himself. He just trying to get some money. He said he was on his way out.
yeah, no, pro boxing. Yeah, we went over this actually the other day
He
on
just
my
trying to get some
pro
more
boxing.
money for real.
You heard about that three?
And
They
Tim
might be
Zoo is
going.
the easy money.
You heard?
Probably trying,
Point to the easy work.
You
probably
heard
worried
three?
about stunting. He worried about
Hey, point to the
stunting.
easy work. Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Pro box
You
not
shouldn't
gonna.
sleep on Tim though.
Now they ain't going under, but they gonna start charging you like $5, and then
Yeah, they charging $5 for the membership now for pro box.
they're gonna charge $5, and then I think it's
Mm.
gonna go to just $1 a month, which they should make
Yeah,
supercars. I swear to God, they make supercars, they'd be right back up with it. But it's just they hold these fights in these ballrooms, bro. And it's like, bro, what are you doing?
Tim Zoo is a really tough competitor. I just feel
Hold up.
like it's gonna be. Listen, you got your horse, we got ours.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a big fact.
He dropped Bam though, and the ref didn't even stop it. They just kept fighting.
Ooh.
Martinez, he dropped Bam, and then he just got up, and they just kept fighting. Like the ref didn't even
Oh
do
yeah,
nothing.
yeah, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah,
That was a good fight though. That was a really, really good fight. Like Bam showed a lot of
He
character in it.
woke him up. He woke him up right there.
That showed them a lot of. I showed a lot of character in it.
I got faith and trust in Arrow, Ronnie Shields, Adrian Clark, and Al Heyman.
Mm.
It's just a lot of blind. It's like a lot of blind following when it come to Earl.
How can
Yeah,
y'all?
The same thing happened with
Well,
Bud. Like it was a lot of blind following when it came to Earl.
exactly.
Mark, you just had that 50 ready, so you can slide
You
in my
just had
way.
that friendly 50 ready.
I want to see him looking good though, but I ain't seen him. Like
He
I'm not
not
about
gonna
to
look
say
good.
nothing. I just
He
want to
gonna get
watch.
bloody.
Lord.
Who's gonna punish who is Tim Zoo beat on?
That
He
don't
gonna say
matter.
Tim
He gonna
Gaucher.
beat on
He
Earl
said
Spence.
he gonna say Tim Gaucher.
Right,
Earl
and
Spence
right,
can't help himself though. Like
And Tim Goucher dropped him in the first round.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
listen, listen.
Had him looking goofy.
All I know is Earl Spence. The last time we seen him, like 3 years ago. What about 3 years ago? By the time they fight, that man was getting fried and beat half within an inch of his life. He ain't fought since then. He been playing soccer. He ain't been in the gym. He been playing soccer with his kids. He say that's how he stay in shape. This man don't got Derek Boy James. He's going to bed. I don't think he got the
He got a
real.
Hall of Fame coach in Ronnie Shields,
He got Ronnie Shields.
Man, whatever. Ronnie Shields ain't gonna save
and he's
nobody.
getting high and
Did,
he's getting
did
high level
Ronnie Shields
sparring.
when Mike Tyson had been fried, cut up, destroyed, and then got in there with Lennox Lewis? Did Ronnie Shields help Mike Tyson? No. Mike went
Wow.
in there and got beat to death.
Oh my god.
Ronnie
Y'all
Shields
keep
said
playing
he
these
don't
games.
even know like how Earl gonna look. He just said that he in shape.
There
Yeah,
you
you're
go.
shit. You can tell
Even
you're shit.
Ronnie Boy Shields don't think Earl Spence could go in there and win. Earl Spence about to go to bed and is
But
fighting Australia.
what kind of power Earl got at 154? Cause it took him a hard time
Right.
to drop Sean Porter
158.
at
158, Ja.
one 58.
His people are from the islands, Mark. You're supposed to be a supporter of Errol Spence. This is nasty work.
Nah.
I'm ashamed of you.
Nah.
Now you showing me you going
Tim
against
Zoo from an
Errol.
island. How about
You
that?
going
Tim Zoo
against
is from an
Ronnie
island.
Shields. You discriminating against blacks. I can see it already. Nasty
Oh,
work.
It ain't no discrimination when it's facts.
You
I just say that.
you biased against Ronnie Shields. Ronnie Shields then built champions and everything.
Who outside of Pernell Whitaker, who's the champion that Ronnie Shields built?
Look, do your research.
I
he
have
trained
done my
Pernell
research.
Whitaker from scratch.
That's why the word
Pernell,
historian in my
Sweet Pea.
name. I said outside of Pernell Whitaker.
The Charlos.
The Charlos. I mean,
Man, the
Jamal started off.
Charlos got away from him. They said get to hell with Ronnie
Jamal is
Shields.
still with him, goofball.
Jamel got up out of there and became a
Eventually.
undisputed champion, became a first ballot Hall of Famer.
For
And
Carl.
then look at Jamal.
So
Jamal a drunk.
Carl.
if he was asked why
Carl.
Brian Norman over there, why is Errol Spence with him? Why has he got Cassarakis looking good? Come on now, he got Jamal
Brian
Charlo
Norman
off of
ain't produced any
a
fruits.
rum punch. He got
Brian
Jamal
Norman
Charlo
ain't produced
back in
any.
form.
Brian Norman
He ain't
ain't
long.
produced any
He ain't
fruits.
long. He ain't
Man,
long. He
Brian
still
Norman
getting long.
just got a second round stoppage.
Against who? A
He
dude
still
from
has
Germany
long.
that was working in a Volkswagen factory. Didn't throw
He has
one
long.
punch.
He has
Stop it.
long. He
Listen,
has
he
long.
did what he
He
was
has
supposed to do.
long.
Assembly belt boy. That's who he fought.
Hold on.
All right,
Hold on.
Marky. So are you up in your Tenzu wager, or you gonna keep it at 50?
Nah, it's gonna be still a friendly 50.
Okay. We're just making sure. Let's bring Coach in. Coach Eddie
Get
on
the
the panel.
facts to these guys, Coach Eddie.
Talk
What's
to us,
up,
Coach.
man?
Like,
What's good?
what's
I
your
don't
thoughts
think
on
Ronnie
Ronnie Shields as
Shields
a trainer? Like,
he
break that
ain't
down, Coach.
he
I ain't
don't
say he
get
a bad trainer. I just
he
said he
don't
ain't gonna
get
do
sole
nothing for Earl
credit
Spence.
for Sweet Pea though. Like y'all giving him sole credit for Sweet Pea.
I think sole credit
Yeah, no,
is a
he get
stretch.
that.
I won't say that,
He
but
Like
he
he gets
like
that.
certain
he definitely
coaches
get credit
train
though.
fighters from scratch. Like I don't give Ronnie Shields training Sweet Pea from scratch. Like he definitely influential though. But like from scratch, no
Hold
way.
on. Hold on, my fault. Hold on. Hold on, Andre.
Talk to us, Coach Eddie.
Nah, Ronnie Shields, he a good trainer, man. He been around the game for a while, man. And he used to work with guys like Tommy Brooks. He used to work with the Duvers. He was on the Lou. They give Lou Duva a lot of credit for training these fighters, but it was really the brothers who was training the fighters, man. Ronnie Shield and Tommy Brooks. They was on the payroll training them fighters, man.
Hold on, Eddie, Coach Eddie. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm gonna give you a list of who he trained. Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, David Tua, Pernell Winnicker, Vernon Forrest from scratch, Arturo Gotti, Juan Diaz from scratch, Casimos Auma from scratch, Egerton Marcus from scratch, Dominic Gunn from scratch, Ron Marquez, he got him early, James Jesse Leja got him early, just Jesus Chavez, Kermit Cintron after the knockout, Venice Mysterio, Romello Ellis, Thomas Asmick, Carissa Areola, Jamel Charlo, Arthur Speaker, whatever, former dudes.
Yeah,
These
speak.
is former
Yeah.
dudes. He's a former dudes, mind you.
What tell you
Hey,
that he
hold on,
trained
hold on,
certain
Marky.
fighters from
Ja.
scratch though?
Marky, update your history, Marky. Update your history, because one just
Guillermo Rigondeaux
he just let you
when he
have
turned
it.
pro. When he turned pro, F.A. Ajagba when he turned pro, Austin Lule when he turned pro,
It
Brian
seemed like he
O'Hagan.
get fighters later in their career though. Like,
So
you
all of them do.
do your research, Marky
It's
Dan.
only a
not
very
all of
very
them.
few. It's
The
only,
best coaches, they get their fighters from their first amateur fight.
but it's only very few fighters that took they fighters from the amateur ranks all the way to the championship. You can
Like
say
dudes like
Virgil. You can say Virgil did it. You can say Tank did it. You could say that Floyd Mayweather Senior did it. It's only a
Like
few of them.
we know who trained Mike Tyson from scratch. So to give Ronnie Shields that credit is like
But
so
it
blasphemy.
was Customato and Kevin Rooney. But boxing is like put it like even when Tank was in the gym, it was Coach Capper wasn't the first dude to throw that show
Yes,
Tank how to
yes
throw it.
he
No, he
yes
wasn't,
he
man. He
is.
wasn't, bro.
Yes he
on the sneeze.
is. Yes
Okay,
he
hold on,
is.
hear me out,
Yes
hear
he
me out,
is.
bro.
Nah.
Listen, man,
I don't
hear me,
need to hear you out on that. I know.
bro.
Yes he is. He trained Tank from
Tank, bro.
scratch.
Listen, man. Tank said that Coach Cap wasn't even paying no attention to him. He was working with somebody
Uh-huh.
else. He said he was
He
working with
trained
somebody
Tank,
else, bro.
man. He
Come
trained
on,
Tank
man.
from
Keep it 100,
scratch,
man.
man. I'm
Can,
keeping it
can
a
I can
hundred.
I just
He
say this?
trained Tank from scratch.
Can I just say this? Ronnie Shields is a good trainer. I'm not saying he's not a good trainer. That
He's a
nigga,
Hall
or
of
excuse,
Fame trainer.
excuse me, let me.
Ask him who he has first
Yeah, you
amateur
got a
fight
lot of
with.
Hall of Fame trainers that were good trainers. I ain't say that. That didn't mean he's disqualified from the Hall of Fame. But listen, boy, you said that means that Ronnie Shields being in Earl Spence corner is going to be an X factor to him winning this fight. And I'm telling you, it's not. Ronnie Shields done took in a lot of well, I ain't gonna say washed up. Well, you know what? Yeah, I am gonna say washed up. Earl Spence been out the ring 3 years after getting violently had hands put on him, was looking like he was retired. People were saying he was high going into the fight. People saying he got ribs broken, that he had all the other type of issues going on with him. I am gonna say Earl Spence is washed up, but he ain't. Ronnie Shields ain't no Emmanuel Stewart. He ain't no type of guy to take a Holyfield and train him to beat Riddick Bowe. He ain't no type of guy to take a Klitschko and then get in there and go on an unprecedented run as heavyweight champion after dude been slept and hands put on him. That's not who Ronnie Shields is, bro. And I'm telling you, it's not gonna make a difference. Ronnie Shields is in Earl Spence's corner. Tim's was gonna put hands on Earl Spence.
I think he gonna be in shape though. That's gonna be one difference. Like he gonna be in super shape messing with Ronnie
Yeah,
Shields.
in shape to get
But
booked to
Coach Eddie
bed.
though, like I ain't disrespecting you. I know for sure Calvin trained Tank from scratch. Ask around who Tank got his first amateur fight with. He started Tank off from scratch, man. Telling you, ain't no doubt.
Yeah, they Marky Arrow is going. I know you don't want. I know you don't want to lose $50 to me, but
my fault. My fault,
you
dude.
can't. It's not gonna be no saving.
My fault, dude.
It's not gonna be no saving. Nah, I hear you, Juan.
God, where's my other headphone? I feel like this headphone's stuck. Hold on, give me a minute.
You don't even got to worry about that. You don't even got to worry about that, little Mark.
What you
This one
say?
better? This one better?
I said, little Mark. Tim Zoo is gonna get all type of hands put on him by Earl
Mini
Spence.
three.
All the that's it's gonna be a beatdown.
Hey, B3. The only
I
thing
can't
that
wait.
concerned me about, that Errol Spence fight, I want to see how his hand
Lord.
speed is. You know, is he able to?
Good point.
He
Yeah.
gonna have to control Tim Zoo. I think Tim Zoo is a better combination puncher at this state than Errol. So I think Errol needs to box him. I think he needs to do the same thing he did with Mikey Garcia's. Stay behind that jab and try to stay out of the mid range. I think Tim Zoo's mid range could pose a problem. I hope an Errol wins, but he's just been out the game so long. I just don't know what he's gonna look like, man.
He's always been a better combination puncher though. I mean, I don't think Arrow's a combination. I think Arrow's a get him and work to the body. I don't think he's a combination puncher. I think his systematically. I'm breaking you down as much as I could. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's where you want to look. I think where you want to look at is that punch tolerance, like what that punch tolerance is going to look like after the fact of this last fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you kind of want to look at.
Well, also the speed too. I don't want to see if he's slow. You know, because you got to have some type of hand speed. I mean, you remember when AB came back, AB lost all his hand speed. He didn't have the same speed that he had. He's been out the game for a long time.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact. I give you that one. Yeah.
Mike Rem, salute. Andre, salute.
Earl don't care
Man,
about getting beat up and going down on his shield even. He don't care about that. Like, and that's like a compliment to him though. But at the
neither
same
does
time,
Tim.
it's like, nah, Tim, he do care. He just fight a certain way. Earl don't care. Like how he looked versus Bud. He'd do that again and
Yeah.
scare everybody half to death.
Nah, that's a
So
fact.
Bentley, you just admitted that you put yourself in a win-win. Earl beats Tim, you good. You know what I'm saying? Earl lose to Tim, I gotta throw you 50. So you just put yourself in a win-win.
Yeah,
But
that's a
Errol's
hard
gonna
bargain.
win and you're gonna throw me 50. So I guess that's gonna be a win-win for us both, right?
That's a hard bargain. That's a
I'll
hard
take
bargain to manage.
I'll take that win-win, Bentley. It's gonna go in our favor. Don't even worry about it.
I hope he look good though. He
I
get
do
hit
too.
too much for me.
I do
He
too.
get hit
I
He's
way
gonna
do.
go
too
to
much.
bed. He's gonna go to bed.
Marky, shut your young
Who is
ass
Tim
up.
Zoo putting to bed?
Man, stop getting mad, Warner Puerto
Who
Rico, because I'm speaking facts.
Man, I ain't getting mad. You just talking too much right now.
yeah, like Tim is
Yeah.
really punching
Y'all
like
want to
that.
pull on
We
Earl
ain't
Spence, who been
Tim
out the
big
ring
though.
3 years
We never
after he
seen
got
Earl fight
fried.
nobody
Well,
this big.
listen, let me
I
speak the
think same
facts on Tim
size.
Zoo.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying they not the same size. I said that we never seen Earl fight nobody this big. He had a
Mm-hmm.
hard time dropping Sean Porter.
Yeah, but Sean gives everybody hell though. I'll tell you the truth. Tell you the truth. Everybody he's fought, he's giving them hell, low
But
key.
Sean Porter's smaller than Tim Zoo. That's all I'm saying. We don't even
Not,
know if
not.
his power going to transition to this heavier weight.
Yeah, no, you 100% correct.
Look,
I ain't
Tim
never
is
say you lie.
damaged. Take mine right. Right on the
He,
money. Tim is damaged. Look, Mike
Tim is
Rim.
damaged too, though.
Tim is slow.
The only
Come
thing,
on, like
the only thing I would say though is that
these
when
is
you look
facts.
when you look at Tim, right? Tim has been in a lot more wars than like the last couple fights. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the fact is coming in. Also, yeah, he could be the fresher man because he's been fighting, but damage is damage no matter what. You can look at it either way you want to look at it. He's still taking a lot of damage, especially with the two
We
Pandora
just
fights.
the last time we seen him one, he got no mas by Fandora. He
Exactly.
was like, no, no,
Yeah. I mean,
no
that's
mas.
But he
this.
been more active.
He has been on active, and
Yeah, he got his head split open more times. That's
Yeah,
all.
he
That's all
got his
you
head
saying.
split open. That's a big factor to me.
that's a big fact. And like you know what I'm saying, like, and I know that people are gonna say like, oh, well, he's still active. Yeah, no, he's still active. But you look like the knockout to Barack, whatever his name is. You know what I'm saying? That was uncalled for, bro. Like, you didn't even need to take this fight. Like you knew he was your mandatory at that point. Like it was like you didn't even need to take this fight, and you took the fight like a big dum dum. So like, why are you? You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even understand like how much damage he's gone. Like you can even tell like he don't even fight the same one. Like look at the first fight
AB.
when he look at the first fight he fought with Frondora, and then I look at him the way he's fighting. He's not even fighting the same one.
That was a good fight, that second fight.
That
Up
was a
until
good
he, no mouse.
that was a good fight, but then he got beat up for the rest of the time.
I never
I
really
mean,
seen
Fedora
Earl
ain't come
fight
out
the
of there
way.
without damage. That's all I'm saying. That was a good fight.
It
Now,
The
was a
first
the
good
fight,
fight.
last time we seen Earl Spence, he got his head split open, and it wasn't no damage on the other dude he was fighting. He couldn't sit up there and
not
say,
like
"Hey,
that.
look at, hey, go look at the other dude." There ain't no looking at
Yeah,
the other dude.
but
That
even
guy was
hey,
eating
go
fish.
look at the other one he fought just now. What was the dude that he just fought? That he didn't look like fucking he
Who?
didn't, the
Who?
last the last
You
one we
you
just
just
saw.
said a steel mill worker, Mark.
Yeah.
Tim Zoo
Who?
fought a
Who?
guy. He fought a guy that you never heard of,
And look
and they
like
went life or death.
booty. Like bro look like you know who he look like? He looked like De'Aaron Fox. That's what he looked like. That's what he looked like,
Uh,
bro. He looked like De'Aaron Fox,
Hey,
bro. Like what we
coming
talking
up
about?
hey,
short.
hey. Well, it's a shame how people doing my guy De'Aaron Fox, but he deserved it. He deserved it. But listen, all I say is this: I prefer life or death work than no work.
I
than
get
sitting
it.
on the sidelines after
I
getting
get it,
brutally
and I get
beat up.
and I get it, and I get it.
You ain't got the sharpness. You
I
ain't been
got
in the
it,
ring.
and I get it,
You ain't been in boxing shape. It's
and I
just
get it.
recently you talking about you playing soccer with your son. Not only that, people keep saying, "Oh, Earl don't." Well, listen, I don't wish this on no man, but I think Earl Spence might got some CTE issues. If you listen to how he talk, people keep
Yeah.
saying, "Oh no, that's his glass, that's his fake teeth or his glass teeth or whatever." Nah,
Eating.
nah, that man is loopy.
Did you hear his recent interviews, Mark? Errol Spencer?
Yes, the specific one where he was talking about how he stays in shape because he plays soccer. That was real recent.
At
That's
at
always
the
what he
press
did.
conference, at the press conference,
That's always the way he talked. Though.
at the press conference, Earl was not slurring over his words. His
Yeah, I'm
speech was
surprised.
fine.
I highly doubt that beats Trilio, but listen, I ain't gonna call you a
You
liar. It's
didn't.
your
That's what I'm
question.
saying. You didn't hear it. That's what I'm saying. All you got to say is, "Oh, I didn't hear him at the press conference."
But you know what?
That's pretty much what I just said. Pretty much what I just
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
You know
So
what the
he
problem
spoke
is?
very well. Ronnie Shields is right. Ronnie Shields is not gonna put his he wanted to take a look at Errol and to see what he could do, what he could still handle.
Man, listen, the one thing I'll
And
say about Earl Spence
at the
is
end of the
he has
day,
nuts. He has nuts. He don't want no tune-ups. But Ronnie
I
Shields
mean, God
ain't gonna
willing,
turn
hopefully, bro,
down.
he a man.
This is a two.
Ronnie Shields ain't gonna turn down no Earl Spence payday because
This
he
is
want to see how you look. He
this
ain't
is a
doing
two.
that.
This
Man,
is a
Ronnie
two.
is getting plenty of money, man.
This is a tune-up. Tell you the truth, if you look at it.
I
Ronnie been
mean,
getting
Ronnie
money since
Shields
the
got a couple
'80s.
grandkids he got to put through college. More money makes the world go round. B3.
I'm not disputing that, but he's not gonna put him in there to be unalived if he can't fight no more. Errol Spence got more to give to the sport of boxing. I think y'all
Ronnie
writing him
Shields
off.
didn't want to put
Y'all
David
wrote him
Morrell
off
in there
too
with
soon,
Benavidez.
and
Look
it's
how
gonna
that went.
cost y'all.
Ron- God bless Earl Spence. I hope he make it through that fight all right. Make it back to his
It's
family.
gonna
I'll just
cost
say
you a
that.
couple dollars. You wrote him off too soon.
Okay, we gonna see.
It's gonna cost you a couple dollars.
It's gonna cost you
And
a couple
Bentley,
dollars.
and I'm not gonna overextend myself, but Bentley, if you wanna level it up to a hundo, we could do it. Marky said no. Marky said no.
It's gonna cost you ten
He's gonna
dollars
duck it.
times five, boy.
Marky, I'm not stressed about it at all. If I was stressed, you would know. If
I don't
I was you
understand.
would know.
I don't
Trust
understand
me,
what's.
over Tim Zoo.
I don't understand. I don't understand what's the issue with believing that he can come back and look not just as good, but look good. Like it's hard to kind of like he has a proven track record after the car accident, after the detached retina. Like he's come back and looked
Yes.
10 times better. You know what I'm saying? Like so he has a track record. We know what the track record of Tennessee is. He got knocked out, then got put to sleep again. Like what are we really talking about?
Bakram. And he couldn't even make no adjustments. You seen Josh Kelly come in and make adjustments against Bakram. Somebody that got smashed by Avanesian years back.
He's just not as good as his
Meanwhile,
pops.
Tim Zoo, yeah, he got a one-track mind. He's
He's
on
not as
go
good
mode.
as
He's a seek and destroy fighter.
he's not as good as his pops.
You
Let's
know
just admit
exactly
it.
like his pop.
No,
His
he's not
pops
as good
Man,
as
got
his pops.
stopped.
His
His pops
his
got
pops was a
stopped and beat up a couple times, or at least one time.
once.
Goddamn.
Once. It was once against Hatton. Stop it. Stop the lies. Stop the lies here today.
Ah. Even then, Zab Judah was on the way to putting hands on him until he caught him with that one shot. I give
He
him
got
that.
put to
That was an
sleep.
accurate, clean shot, and it
He
did
got
the
put to
work.
sleep.
talk to him, Mike.
He got put to sleep.
Everybody not Bud. Spence by stoppage. Let him know, my
Simple.
friend. Let
Simple.
him know.
It's not
Stop
rocket
giving these
science.
dudes credit for what Bud did.
It's not rocket science.
They not Bud. Let's just keep it 100. Now, let me ask y'all this. Let's pivot the conversation real quick. Before we go into Bam fighting this weekend, let's talk about the fighters on the line. Coach Eddie, I want to bring you in on this. The fighters on the line for Shakur at 144. Devin said, I oblige you at 144. Do you believe that Shakur is going to accept that fight and go ahead and take on the task of Devin Haney? What's your thoughts, Coach?
Nah, he ain't gonna take it. he taking. I think it's a bunch too much pump faking with them two guys. Nah, he ain't gonna take it, man. Too much pump faking. I think he's taking a lot of his cues from Andre Ward too. You know, shout out to Andre Ward, but that's his OG. So he probably telling him how to navigate the situation. I think they
Coach
just trying to
Eddie,
big.
do you? Coach, go ahead. My bad.
Now go ahead, bro. You good?
No, I was just going to ask you a question. Do you think Shakur Stevenson should borrow a pair of nuts?
Man, I don't know why the fight
Oh,
ain't
that's
happening. To
wild.
be honest, man, it's like it's a big fight. You know, people talking about it. So you know what I mean. So now it's time to make the fight. If it seems like Devin Haney wants to fight more than Shakur because he's willing to make concessions. He's conceding, you know, to come down to 144. He's acquiescing to your demands. You know what I mean, to try to make the fight. So I don't know. I heard the fight is off, man. So if the fight is off, you know, we need to see Keyshawn in the ring or just Devin Haney go fight a tune up or what? Just fight somebody. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, so I don't. You know, every fight don't have to be a big fight, in my opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna make $100 million every time you lace up. You know, the biggest thing is to stay busy because what's gonna happen? He's gonna be out of the ring so long, he's gonna need a tune up. He's gonna come back to a tune up and say, "Well, we've been out of the ring for 12
Yeah.
months, 14 months, or whatever." Then he's gonna fight a tune up. And then it's gonna start everything back over again. Or the schedule ain't gonna line up. Shakur is gonna be busy, or Devin's gonna be busy. So I mean, just make the fight, man. Somebody gotta lose, man. Somebody gonna win, somebody gonna lose. It is what it is, man. You know, stop protecting them zeros like that. Because really, the only way you can stay undefeated, you got to duck some people, man. You know, it is. That's how I look at it. You know, I mean, it's very few guys that staying on. It's very few guys that were undefeated, but you duck somebody to keep that zero. There's always somebody that got your number. There's always somebody out there that can beat you. You just kind of
Mm.
steer, you navigate away from them guys, man. But that seems like it's what they're doing right now. But Devin seemed like he wanted to fight more than Shakur. I can't say that.
Yeah. It seemed like Devin maybe needs to fight a little bit more than Shakur as well. Um, I think Shakur does have a few options at 140 and possibly even being able to bring a few guys up from 135 so that people would the fights that the fans would be interested in. So
Well,
go ahead, coach.
I'm just real quick, because the biggest fight for Shakur is Tank Davis. I'm gonna say that. That's a bigger fight than Devin and Shakur. Tank Davis is Shakur's biggest fight if they can ever
But
get
that's
in the
not on
ring.
that's not on the table though,
I know
coach.
I'm just saying, but I just want to throw that out there though. Just that's the biggest fight. That's
Who,
the bigger
who,
fight out
who
of the
is
two.
Patty Donovan signed to? Who's Patty Donovan signed to?
Eddie Hearn, Matchroom
Oh,
Boxing.
okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, Devin ain't getting that fight.
Mm.
I don't know. It's just tough. I mean, Dev don't really got many options. I mean, he should probably just, nut up and fight a tune-up. Maybe see if he could get on a Black Prime card.
People don't feel like Tank ever gonna fight. AB said, "Bruh, stop bringing up Tank. He never gonna fight them dudes." Mm. I've been hearing that a lot lately. AB, like people are really saying that Tank is they believe that Tank is not going to fight his contemporaries. Based on what he said, where he came to the sport to change his life. He didn't really come to be fighting for nobody's belt or try to see he's the best. That's not what he came into the sport for. So people are thinking about that. AB, they're thinking about his current situation, and a lot of people don't believe that Tank is going to come back and compete
Why
at the
would he?
top level.
Why would he? Making millions. He's allegedly making millions of dollars selling out big arenas, fighting. You know, not bad guys, but at
Whatever
the same
he
time,
do,
not
they
guys
gonna do it
people
next
want him to
anyway.
see.
Whatever Tank do, they gonna do it next.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I
They
think I
they
think
he
the
fight an
game the
MMA
game do
fighter.
need Tank to come
Ja,
back,
he, de-
man.
he definitely gonna
He
fight an
the
MMA
boxing
fighters
game do
again.
need him, right now. He's what 30, 31, so he probably got
I
a good.
think I think boxing need Tank right now because he
Yeah.
keep it realer than them. Like they
Well, not
so
just for the
they
fights, man.
they shoot themselves in the foot. Like they don't keep it real. Like they was pretending like they wasn't in it for the money. Now they all about the money and trying to get an advantage, rehydration, all this stuff that they try to play Tank about. Like he
I'll
keep
give
it
you that.
real,
I'll give you
then
that.
and he older than all of them. Like so he set the example, and then they like, all right, I'm gonna keep it real too. But then
Shakur
they
Stevenson.
try to throw each other under the bus too much. That crap is annoying. Like
I'll give you
yo,
that. Shakur
fight yo.
Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson contradicts himself all the time, and it's not even funny. He was one of the main dudes who was stepping up, saying that Tank is doing bad business by dragging dudes down to catch weights and putting rehydration clauses on people, and he ain't gonna do that and this and that. And now he's doing trying to do the same thing with Devin Haney to make a big fight.
I'm
Like
trying to figure out where they get that from though. Like why is that the new trend? Like throw each other
Ryan
under the
Garcia,
bus.
Ryan Garcia, and Mario Barrios, mainly.
What?
Man, it's all listen. All this they going by the thing. All publicity is good publicity, which you're gonna
If
piss
it's
some people
bad
off.
publicity, that means
If
it's
it's gonna
bad. I
if
don't
it's
get
gonna
that
piss,
logic.
it's gonna piss some people off, and some people are gonna dislike you. If they feel some type of way, that's good. If they don't have no opinion about you, then you're not doing
That's a
right.
horrible
So
thing
you're gonna
though.
have
Like
people no, because look what Floyd did. Floyd
no,
had people
look
love him,
at
and Floyd had people hate him. Floyd
Look
had
at the
no, but
people wanting
look
to
president.
see him win, and Floyd had people wanting
look.
to see him lose. If you
Now
don't have
people
no
saying Floyd
opinion, that
broke
mean they
though.
don't know you.
They don't know if Floyd broke, but that's what people saying now. Like, but I'm saying it's a horrible thing because
But they talking
Nah, that's
about
what
him.
Floyd
it
saying.
force
Floyd
you
saying he
no.
broke.
But look, it force you to treat everybody like that.
CD.
Like, what if it's somebody close to you and they don't like you? You gonna pretend like you don't care though, even though you do. Like, all publicity is not good publicity. It's a category. If it's bad publicity, that mean that it's bad.
The only bad
Ain't
publicity is
no
if
real
you
logic in that.
the only bad publicity is if you going
Yeah,
to
but
jail. But if you about to get into a fight where you're making millions of dollars, but people don't like it because of whatever conditions or whatever the case may be,
Nah, cause
that
if you
might be
got if
bad
you got
publicity, but
millions
it
of
don't
dollars,
matter.
what if you got millions of dollars and you can't even spend millions of dollars to be in contact with somebody that you care dearly for?
That's legal. That's legal issues. That's legal
No, I'm
issues. That's
talking
what I'm
about like
saying.
what if your favorite uncle or your mom or somebody like, nah, I don't want to be around you no matter how rich you is because of this, because of
Well,
certain publicity.
that could only be for legally.
See
Like if your
what?
mother and your uncles aren't
Legal?
gonna care about you putting a rehydration clause on somebody, they're not gonna care.
No, that's not the bad publicity part. The bad publicity is backbiting, trying to sabotage, step on people's toes to get ahead when you could
What
just fight.
What they got
I
to do
don't.
with your mom? What they got to do with your mom liking you,
That's
bro?
what
That
I'm
don't make no
saying.
sense, man. What are you talking
Say
about, man?
it's about your character. Do you understand character?
Man,
What that is?
your mother gonna love you regardless. But your mother, you can go out there and slaughter the whole neighborhood.
Man,
Your mama still gonna
that
love you, man.
man, what is you talking about? What I'm saying is, based off your
yeah.
character, it don't matter if your mom love you. That don't mean
Okay,
she
but
wouldn't be
what would be what
Hold
would
on, let me land what I'm saying. It don't matter if your mom love you or not. If you showing bad character, your mother, even though it's your mother, could be disappointed in you to the point that she don't want to deal with you.
Give me
out
Stop
an
act
but
example.
like how
outside of
could
I want
y'all
to
legal
be
go. Give
grown
me
issues,
an
men
what
and
would be
not
example.
the
under
bad
how could
character?
y'all be grown men and not understand what I'm saying? It's
I'm
about your
saying, give me
character.
an example.
Yeah,
I want an
It,
exactly. That's what
example.
all
I'm
right,
saying.
so if you doing something that
No,
just
not a
shows bad,
hypothetical, a real situation.
what are you talking
What
about? Like
we
what
talking about
somebody
boxing. We
did
talking about boxing,
specifically?
right? We
If
talking
you
about
Like,
go
all
boxing,
right,
right?
outside and you kick a little
so
tie with like that's an
I'm about to give
example.
you an example. You saying something that somebody did that their family could be disappointed in a man and not want to deal with them. So if you say that somebody's your brother and then you do stuff that's snake towards somebody that you call in your family, then somebody who values good character might not want to deal with you even if
Uh,
they close to you.
Man, you got no.
You know, you're being too
You
vague. You're being too
Nah,
vague. Like, give
what are
an
you talking
example. Like,
about
are
being
you?
too vague?
No, 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 no.
what
Like, be
he's
specific.
talking about
Okay, are you
Shakur
talking
going
about?
against Tank. That's what he's talking about.
No, I
That's what he
didn't.
talking
I
about.
ain't talking
He
about
talking
Tank.
about Shakur.
I was talking about Shakur and Keyshawn.
What? No, what were we talking about? Bad publicity, not
I don't
being
even
good,
know
good
why I had to
publicity.
take it that far for y'all though.
I don't know
Like
what you're
what you
talking about,
getting out
man.
of that? If you showing bad character, somebody who values good character, even if they close to
You
you, they
said your
might not want
mother,
to deal with you. Like what is y'all not getting by that? Your
but no,
mother,
we
I said your
started
Yeah.
with
favorite uncle. It could be your
The
favorite
thing is
uncle.
though,
It
is you
could be
gotta
your
Man, your
best
favorite
friend.
uncle
It
probably
could be
trying to ask for some money, bro. What are you talking? You a
you
you
millionaire?
gotta
What
you
you
making
gotta
talking
you
be
about,
able
bro?
making that up. You
you
making
gotta be
something
able to
up that ain't
separate it
even.
from social media so far as from real
If it's
life.
separate, if it's
The
separate, because
stuff
if
the
you
stuff
doing
the
something, you
hold on, I'm just
building on
saying
habits,
the
and then
stuff
that
that
become who you are.
Bill is promoting his son. He's making his son millions and millions of dollars. Shakur, they were saying that nobody knew who Shakur was and his skills wasn't gonna get it done. Shakur is on social media picking fights. They call him Twitterson now. He's being a troll. Now the Keyshawn, the weight stuff. I mean, you could say that's bad publicity, but maybe he lost 300K, 500K, but now he got with the right manager. He's gonna make 3 million to 5 million to fight Devin Haney.
very good
So
specific examples, B3. Very good examples.
right,
You
so that's a
can't buy your way
so
out of what I'm talking about.
now
So
what you're talking about, Ja, you're talking about somebody specifically, like for instance, with Shakur and Keyshawn. Keyshawn joked about wanting to go and spar Shakur because Shakur keeps taking his fights. So Keyshawn could interpret this as, man, I'm trying to eat, and my brother is going behind my back to the point where Shakur had to tweet it out that that Keyshawn needed to give him his blessing to fight Devin. He Shakur tweeted out he's not gonna fight Devin without Keyshawn blessing because he didn't already took the Tio fight.
instead of just
So
instead of just
that's what you saying. That's what Josh
not
saying.
trying to use that get that attention, it ain't always good. If it's bad publicity, that means that it's bad. I don't see what's so hard to understand about that. Just because you getting money, that's why y'all so confused about something that's simple and
But here's the
obvious.
thing.
If
But
it's
here's the
Nah,
called
thing,
B,
Ja.
bad,
B, B3
that means
spoke
it's
about it
bad.
correctly.
You can't put money. I'm speaking for myself, brother. You can't put a dollar amount on what I'm talking about. You can't buy your way out of that. Like, oh, I'm gonna buy my way into having good character. And if you're doing something that's bad, that's what you're going to get from it. That's what you're doing. You building a bad habit, and that's who you are. Whatever you're doing, that's what you're doing.
Would you say Adrian Bronner has bad character, in your opinion?
I'm not gonna say if somebody got bad character overall.
On the outside
Like
looking in, from the outside looking
I
in.
could say each thing that somebody did, I could speak on if I look at that as bad, but I don't count nobody out where I say they just got bad character. That's not something that's in me to do.
I mean,
But
I
I could
would
say
say,
like, oh, that what you did, that was dead wrong. But I'm not gonna say you just a horrible person.
I would
So you
Like
gonna
say
give the
AB got
person
bad habits. I
give the
would say
person a
that.
chance to redeem themselves, then leave them
yeah,
room for a chance for
but
redemption.
everybody, that's not their job. Some people they gonna make you really have to pay, cause somebody like me, I might give you too many chances, but that's just my role. But somebody else, they not gonna give you as many chances as me, and ain't nothing wrong for them for playing it like that.
Yeah, I think people make bad decisions sometimes. Just because you make a bad decision, that's maybe not a reflection of your true character. It could have been in the moment, and you just made a bad decision in that moment.
Like all the publicity that Tank get when it comes to domestic violence is horrible, and not like without a conviction or anything. That's still horrible publicity.
Yeah, but that's why I said if it's anything concerning legal situations, that's the only type of bad publicity I look at. But outside of that, like Shakur Stevenson get sidestepping his brother to get a big fight with Devin Haney and make millions of dollars, that ain't bad publicity to me. Now
It is
Keyshawn can
cause
feel however he
that's
want to feel,
to your
but that's his
character.
problem. And I don't even think that that's necessarily like, how could that be bad publicity for Shakur Stevenson that he's getting a fight with Devin Haney? It's only
No,
bad for
that's
Keyshawn
not.
Davis because Keyshawn is not getting the fight, and he feels like it's not many big money
No,
fights he can get because Shakur is taking all of them,
Shakur
and that's his
getting the
problem.
fight.
He's
Shakur
talking.
That
getting
ain't
a
got
fight
nothing to
is
do with
not the
Shakur.
part that make it bad.
He's talking.
Shakur getting a fight is not the part that make it bad, yo. Like it ain't get all this attention
Go
because he
ahead,
got
Warner, Puerto
a
Rico.
He's
domestic
talking.
violence thing, right?
He's talking. No, he's talking about like. All right, so like, let's say if an opportunity, right? You gotta let's put it like this. You have an opportunity with a shorty, right? You get to get with the shorty, right? And your man sneaky the same way. He sneaky, he sidesteps you and gets the shorty. How would you say? That's what he like. That's in prosper like in bolder words. He's saying it like that. You can't sidestep someone. Yes, I get what AB saying. Like, yeah, why not Keyshawn ain't make the deal? But at the same time, too, you've been calling Keyshawn out for how long? Literally since the Jermaine fight, you've been calling the man out. So at that point, all right, cool. You sidestep one and you fight in the other. So at that point, yes, I get what Josh saying. Now, is it
Man,
100?
Keyshawn, what is DB3? Like what? He don't
No,
have to get his
that's
brothers no fights when he
no. He
he show
talking.
his brothers mad love.
Yeah, no,
Now he
that's what I'm
said
saying.
why
No,
Keyshawn don't show the same affection to his real brothers like he do with Core. Like I think
he
he
do though.
good. Yeah.
He does though. He does though. He does though. Because if you think about it, right, reasons why they be on the card is because of him. It don't be because
And
they let go of Kim.
I mean,
being a yes man
Keyshawn
is not always showing affection. Like sometimes that's being phony to your brother. Like Keyshawn being a yes man to Shakur is not always like sometimes you gotta be able to tell your brother
I
something
don't
that
feel like
he ain't
Keyshaun is a yes
comfortable
man.
to say. Like if you
I
can't
think
do
if
that, then
anything,
Keyshawn was ready to
it's not
spend a
gonna be
night in
real
county
anyway.
for his
if
brothers,
if
his real
anything,
brothers.
Keyshawn is more of
And like
a
you can't tell
cheerleader.
somebody about
He's not a
themselves
yes
that you
man.
close to, man, that's a phony relationship.
No,
Like it gotta
that's
always be like, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, you always right. Like that's how people get thrown under the bus.
but that's like if me and Joe was gonna fight, right? And then Big Three gets in the way. Like, oh, well, I want to make millions of dollars. So at that point, like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, you sitting there taking a fight from the so-called your brother. Like at that point, you just took away because there was no talks of anything prior to the Teal thing. And mind you, he was calling, he shot was calling Debo out prior to the Jermaine fight. He was calling him out. He was like, I'm already moving up to 147. I'm gonna get
Yeah,
rid
he
of him.
was.
That was
At that
their
point,
plan. That they it seemed like they made that plan together. I feel like it's still in effect though. I'm not saying Shakur doing that, like taking Keyshawn fight. I
no,
think he
if
just
you look at
talking.
the
I
premise, the
think they
Now
premise,
Keyshawn
just
saying
yapping.
that.
the premise of what you're saying is basically what it's happening. What's happening is you're taking the fight from me, knowing
But
damn well.
I think
I
Keyshawn
just
gotta
use that as an
gotta
example because
decide.
they like
Keyshawn,
give me a real life example, like, but I'm not saying
I
that's
don't
what's
think
actually
Jock, can you hear
happening in
me?
that situation.
Nah, that's a fact.
Nah,
I
Jock
hear
can't hear
you.
me and Mark.
I hear
You
you.
can't.
B3 picks.
I hear you, B3.
I
But
can't hear you.
at
Let me
some
say
point,
let
go
me
ahead.
say go ahead, Mark. Now you was talking, go ahead, Cook.
No, I was just gonna say at some point Keyshawn Davis got to grow up here, and he got to either decide I'm gonna stay at 140 and let Shakur move to 47, or I'm gonna go to 47. And if Shakur come up here, I gotta cut ties, because at some point he needs to get his big fights career on track. It can't
Nah,
just
that's real
always
tough.
be,
That's real
yeah, it
tough.
just can't always be, oh well, big bro, but my brother Shakur Stevenson is up here now, so I got to take a back seat to these bigger fights. It can't just always be like that,
That's
bro.
fine.
If he can knock Devin off, he'll make his way. So that's just what it is, Mark. They gonna put Devin in
But if
they gonna put
Shakur take
Keyshawn
that
and
fight,
Devin in the way.
but if Shakur take that fight from Keyshawn, and then Keyshawn's not able to get a Ryan Garcia or potentially a Conor Benn or Lewis Crocker or any of them other guys, then what? And then Shakur might be able to get them other fights because he's a
Shakur
bigger
not
name
taking.
and
He
produces a
not
bigger
gonna take
bag.
that fight from Keyshawn though. He not.
You sure?
Nah, he gonna let Keyshawn fight Devin first.
I don't think so.
I do.
I think if
It's
we talk
smarter for Shakur. He playing that game like rehydration
we
and
talking
and and Devin gonna take more damage. Shakur been doing that since the beginning of his career, low key. Like he's smart.
Mm.
He gonna let Devin take damage fighting Keyshawn. That's give him more of an advantage when he fight Devin.
So
Shakur,
basically, you saying that Shakur think that Keyshawn gonna lose? What I'm picking up.
Nah, he don't know. He don't know who gonna win or lose. But either way, it's better for him to fight Devin after.
all
yeah,
I
I
know
mean
is Shakur need to nut up and get up to 147. He would like that's a historic milestone. He would join an elite list of fighters to win titles in three of the original eight weight classes: featherweight, lightweight, and then welterweight. And you're doing it against a Devin Haney.
Nah,
Just
he
grow
not
some
gonna
nuts,
do
bro.
that
Get up
though.
there.
That ain't too easy for him to do. And I don't know, like, is his hands good, man? Is they?
they good.
I believe they are. I think
It
they
was
Is
are.
his
good for
hands
Zapata.
good? Cause
Good for
look how he
Zapata
fought
too.
Tio. Look how he fought Tio. He barely really used his hands.
Okay.
Is his
That's a
is his
decent
hands
question. That's a
good to
decent
fight?
question.
Look how he fought Zapata. Like Zapata was little, obviously, for Shakur. Like he was able to fight like he never fights versus Zapata. And will he be able to fight like that versus Gary Antoine the same way he fought Zapata? Will he even have been able to fight Tio
They'll
like
fight
that?
different ways. They'll fight different ways. You gotta. I don't know. For me,
Yeah,
it's
so his hands gonna matter depending on who he fighting.
yeah, but we gotta also remember, bro. These two, like in this particular case of Devin and Shakur, these are boxers. These are what we call pure boxers, purified boxers.
Look at they sparring though. Look what Devin was doing when they was
Yeah,
sparring. He was
yeah,
walking them down.
but you gotta also remember too, bro. That's fine. That's a different conversation. You know what I'm
Why
saying?
wouldn't Devin walk him down if he can though?
But that's a different conversation, though, John. You don't fight the same way you sport, do you? Do you?
No, if I spar somebody like Shakur, cause he fight the same way he spar, and I'm able to walk him down and spar like Devin was able to do,
I wouldn't say
cause it was still an even sparring to me, but Devin was able to do something that I never seen nobody else able to do versus Shakur.
I
He
wouldn't
was
say that.
able to say
I
that
wouldn't say
again.
that. I wouldn't say that though, because if you look at Shakur, like Shakur don't like Shakur will stand there and spar. The same thing with Floyd. Like when Floyd sparred, like Floyd didn't fight the way he sparred.
Nah, if
He
Shakur don't
stood there,
stand there when he spar,
but
not
you gotta.
he do the same thing he do in fights. He don't fight like he fight Zapata and sparring. He be
I
at
agree with you,
he be defensive minded the whole time.
but yeah, I don't know, bro. Like it depends on what the what's the thing. Like, again, I don't know if Devin gonna walk him down. Like I don't think Devin does that. Devin's not. That's not his style. I feel like he learned that from the Ryan fight. That's not his
But we
style.
seen him do that though in other fights though. Like yeah, you seen him do that
He's
with
small,
Ryan, right?
but that's way smaller dude. You think about it, right? Think about the
No,
dudes that he.
Ryan. We seen him do with Ryan and Shakur smaller than that, like you said.
Yeah, but you gotta remember that. You gotta remember though, he fought way smaller dudes. He did that, and remember he did it with Linares. He got cracked. He got cracked open, like cracked. Like, that was like he got wrong. He took a step and did the the dance. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like that's not his style. His style is naturally on the counter punch. You're gonna counter punch. Whoa. There's two counter punches. So like this is not.
Shakur, he backs straight up sometimes.
Yeah, he do,
And
but they
and
both
that's
do.
an event. Devin is smart. And
Yeah,
him and Bill is smart when it come to game planning. Like, why wouldn't he put pressure on Shakur if he's able to dodge Shakur shots? Why wouldn't that be the game plan? Then just use your range when you have to. But besides that, like, put the pressure on him because he gonna get caught when he backing straight up, and you bigger than him. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's just more risky because I don't see that his hands is fully healed. I don't
That's
see
more
that.
easy. It's more easier said than done, though. You gotta also remember that's a lot easier said than done.
No, for sure, it's easier said than done. Like doing that versus Shakur, but he could do it. Like if
He could do it.
anybody could do it, he one of the fighters that could pull it off.
He could do it. He could try to do it again,
And
but
that's
we don't.
that's pretty
We
much like, not the
don't
only way you gonna beat him, but like I don't know. I feel like that's how Devin a fight Shakur if they fought. I feel like he'd be walking him down. Not like he gonna win, but that'd be what he'd be doing in the fight is walking to him. Like no worries, like not even having to fight his fight like people want to see O'Shaki fight, Shakur fight.
yeah, I don't think that's a
I
good
don't
fight.
think he could beat Shakur at that type of fighting because I think Shakur cares less about like the fans booing him and stuff like that than O'Shaki. Like, so he gonna have to he gonna put himself at risk before Shakur did. Cause Shakur just he ain't nobody as good as him as that. Like being patient and not putting yourself at risk.
Yeah, that's a good point. But and this is why I wanted to see the Tank fight so bad and Shakur because I think the Tank is going to make Shakur fight. He's going to have to fight. If he don't fight, he's going to get knocked out.
I
Because
want to see that fight too.
some people, you can use the strategy and try to sit back on your back foot. Some guys ain't going to allow you to do that, man. They're going to make you fight, man. And I think just with the animosity with them two, I think it is some genuine. I ain't saying it's a hatred there, but they got some animosity. They got some disdain for each
It's a
other, man.
rivalry. It's a like besides all the stupid talking, it's a real rivalry. Like
Yeah,
skill for skill,
yeah.
creativeness, dog,
And
all of that.
it's been brewing a whole lot longer than the Devin. It's more organic than the Devin and Shakur. This
I
has
don't
been
know
brewing
about
for
that. I think
years.
it's equally though. I think it's equal with Shakur and Devin too. I want to
I
see
think
that
it's been,
fight
but
just as much as I want to see him. Not just as much, but
I
like
nah,
think
almost
because the
evenly. I
Tank
want to
and
see
Shakur
Shakur and Devin too.
that's been brewing for at least 5 years minimum, and
it's
I'm
been
being
going some more. It's been
a
going some
minimum
more.
of 5 years.
Shakur been claiming that fight with Tank more though. So I agree with that. It just like it's still been a nice rivalry with Devin and Shakur. I just think secretly Devin he might got Shakur number low key. He might actually got Shakur number. Like he might be the one to expose Shakur before
Well, if
anybody else is able to. If he
if
fight Devin.
Debo if Debo Dev is Debo, I think he showed up to the Barclays Center on the 27th because okay, he's on the list, right? Jerron is on the list. You got this list, right? And you got a lot of fighters on the list.
Jerron.
He
That's
put him on the
crazy.
list. He's on
No,
the
I
list.
hear you. I hear you.
He put Xander's on the list too. That according to Bill Haney, he says all the see Sebastian Fundora is on the list. So you got to
Devin
fight
got
him
to
by.
be bigger than Shakur then. If we really serious about that, cause I don't know how big Devin is. He got to be bigger than Shakur. We talking about Boots and Xander.
Now, according to Bill Haney, that's all I'm saying. This is what Bill said that they on the list. So if they on the list, if you can't get Shakur, show up
Nah,
on
they
the
did
on June
say that.
27th. You go to the Barclays and raise your hand. Say I want next. Just like at a basketball game, you want the winner. Winner stay on, loser get off.
I
And,
got
ra- and,
Xander
raise, and
or
raise your
Boots.
hand.
I got Xander or Boots taking that fight. Not even worry about no belts or nothing. Like just taking a fight just because he said he wanted. I got both of them actually taking that fight. So that'd be nice. But I don't care though. They don't really get no credit if they beat Devin, cause I don't think I think they just looked at as bigger than him, and it wouldn't be no surprise if if one of them stopped him.
I think win, lose, or draw though, man, is going for the division. Like,
But according to the diehard Devin Haney fans, Xander is a cherry pick for Devin. According to them, I'm not saying this. This is what they saying. They saying that Devin is levels above Xander. That's what they saying. Now Xander said he was going to steamroll Devin Haney. He said he's too little. He said I'm gonna come in 180 pounds and I'm gonna steamroll him.
That's what I think too.
That's what Xander said.
listen, man,
I
don't
think
make
they
me.
think they are outbox Xander, and
Yeah,
that's why they saying it's a cherry
I
pick.
wouldn't go.
But
I
like
wouldn't go too
Xander, not
heavy.
like that easy to outbox type of fighter to me though. I don't know
Well,
why
he's
people.
a big guy, man. Not only that, he's big. Like he said in the interview, he said he would take the Devin Haney fight in a heartbeat. He said Devin Haney's too small and I'm going to steamroll him.
Yeah,
He said
Xander
he
is
said I'm gonna be.
smart.
He
Xander
said I'm gonna
not
be
no
100.
easy to
Yeah.
outbox type of person.
He said I'll be 182 pounds that night. He said I'm going to steamroll him.
That's him on. It'll be 192. That boy's big.
Yeah, I
Pause.
don't know why they sleeping on Xander. Boots is just special. Like
Yeah, Boots probably beat more than likely
I
Boots.
don't
Like,
know who would win out of Xander and Virgil. Like that's a good matchup to me. Everybody talking about Virgil or just beat Xander. Like why y'all sleeping on him like that? That's wild.
Verge get out of box.
But Xander got good.
I
Look, he's
could
a good
easily,
boxer.
yeah, I could
He's
easily
a good
see
boxer.
Xander outboxing Virgil, and he big too. So it's not like I don't think Virgil gonna be able to just bully him. Not just cause his size though, cause he got that type of mentality. Like he not with none of that.
Yeah, very fried, brother.
Yeah, I got.
Even Xander's so big that Sebastian Fundora wanted to put a rehydration clause on this dude. I'm like, man, you 6'6", trying to put a rehydration clause on somebody. That'd be
But
like,
Fandor's he's slim though. Like
yeah, but he's tall though, man. That man's like
he is
Wimby. He's the
tall though, but that don't
Wimby of
matter though.
boxing, man. That dude got a. I mean, look what he did to Keith Thurman, man. Man, he beat
Look what
Keith
they
Thurman
be
like a
doing to
Punishment.
Wimby.
preschooler,
They
man.
be pushing him around. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, cause he's slim. Like he don't weigh that much to them. Like I don't know why they don't just go to his body. Like his body and his chest is right there. Like
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. You
they
seen what
need to try to
Mendoza did to
KO
Fondor.
chest in.
Mendoza put Fondor down easy.
Yeah, but see, Fundora, he been moving very selective. You
Yeah.
notice he's not really fighting just no
Yeah,
real
Keith Thurman was
threats.
a cherry pick for him. I
All
was
day,
rooting for
man.
Keith though. I was rooting for Keith. Like he was just bluffing. He ain't have enough urgency, and his game plan was like it wasn't efficient enough. It was a smart game plan. It just wasn't like he waited too long to try to land. You was
Let me
outboxing
let
him
me
for a
let me
second.
jump in real quick. Let me say this real quick. Coach, let's talk about Bam for a little bit. The pound for pound guy, Bam Rodriguez. What's your thoughts versus him and Monster Anyway? Break that down for us. And do you think he stops Monster?
Man, I got anyway beating Bam, man. Anyway's a good fighter, man. I wasn't sold on him, at first, but the more I watched the guy he got a real skill set, man. He's quick, he got fast twitch muscles. He's a mean fighter too. You hit him, he's not a scary fighter. You know what I mean? He gets knocked down, he gets back up, and he finishes you. Uh, he takes chances. He's not the best defensive guy. You know what I mean? He does get hit, but his offense makes up for his lack of defense. So I think it'd be too much for Bam. I think Bam's a good fighter, man. I think anyway to be a little bit too much for him.
Mm. Margie said in a
Yeah,
way great fighter. Do you think the same thing, Ja? You feel like in a way beat Bam?
I like Bam's style, but like I gotta agree with Coach after watching him versus Martinez and how Martinez dropped him like that. Anyway, he ain't gonna be with none of that. Anyway, gonna really be hit.
He
He
ain't get
gonna be
dropped versus
hitting.
Fernando. You must be talking about the Estrada.
Fernando, yeah, he did. The ref didn't call it though. but his gloves touched the ground. He just got back up and they just kept fighting. I'm looking
Oh,
at
he
it
was all
right
you talking about
now.
when he was off balance.
No, he rocked him in his face when that happened, like twice. But Bam got up and woke him up. Like I'm looking right at it. He hit him right in his face. That was a knockdown. I'm laughing at it because I'm like the ref didn't even give a damn. At least even if he was off balance, he touched the ground, like his gloves touched the ground, and he just got up and they just started fighting. Usually the ref would wipe your gloves off anyway, whether it was a slip or not. Like the ref didn't even step in. That was
A
hilarious to
A
me.
side treatment, man. A
It
side.
did wake him up, but like if anyway catch Bam with them same shots, which he will, cause anyway sharper than Martinez, than Fernando Puma Martinez. He's sharper than him. So I don't know. I had to agree with Coach on that. But if Bam could like rehydrate up to that weight, like if he could acclimate himself to that weight, I like Bam's style for anyway. I like his pressure style. I like how sharp his movement is, head movement. His angles is good, and how busy and active he is. He could put some real pressure on anyway. But
Now,
anyway could hurt him. It's a wrap.
Coach, what you expecting out of this kid Antonio Vargas, the champion at 118, the Bam fighting this weekend? Do you feel like he gonna give Bam some resistance, or you think Bam gonna walk him down and stop him?
Yeah. I think the guy gonna put up a good fight, man. I think gonna make a good account of himself. You know what I mean? What's his name? Vargas, right? He's a good
Yeah.
he's a good fighter, man. He's a solid opponent. But everything gets set up, I say that, with a grain of salt. Everything is set up for Bam to win the fight because Bam being the bigger name and Bam, is definitely proven and got some good people on his resume and got a real good skill set. But yeah, I mean, the guy's a champion, you know what I mean? So I don't think it's gonna be a walk in the park. But I see maybe a late round stoppage, man. Maybe between rounds 9 and 11.
Yeah. I could. Ja, have you seen Antonio Vargas? Have you seen Bam's opponent?
Yeah, man. Anyway, mess around, stop Bam though. Anyway, too fast, man. And he powerful. He explosive. And he just fought Nakatani, so his experience just boosted. Yeah, I think Bam going to break Vargas down eventually in the later rounds, though. Vargas is good. I like him, but like I think Bam going to be too much for him. But we don't know though. I don't know. I can't count him out. Bam is just sharp. He relentless. Yeah, he was off balance, but he hit him, so that was a knockdown. He just kept hitting him. He ain't even. He dropped him. Then he kept hitting him. The ref just sat there.
Yeah, the ref ain't gonna do. They ain't gonna overwork. They ain't gonna mess their money up.
Oh, I
Before
gotta
we listen,
rewind that
let
shit.
me ask y'all this real quick, Coach. I gotta ask you this: is Errol Spence already a Hall of Famer in your book, or do you want to see him at 160, maybe become a two-weight world champion before
Uh,
he cements his stamp as the Hall of Fame?
Great
Nah,
question.
man.
I love that. I love that question.
Errol Spence, in my opinion, he's the first battle Hall of Famer, man. He first battle Hall of Fame, man. He fought some quality guys and some good opponents, man. I mean, I know everybody, look at the accolades, man, but you got to remember it's like who you beat that matters, man. Like, yeah, like Terrence Crawford, I'm gonna use him for an example. He fought in Dungo. And Dungo, I mean, come on, man. Man, Dungo, I mean, I ain't trying to downgrade Dungo, but he wasn't no good fighter, man. It's a lot of these guys that got these belts. They just holding the belt for the champion. That's all they doing. That's why they call them belt holders, because they ain't gonna keep them, man. So I think Errol Spence is the first
And
ballot
Dongo
Hall of
was
Famer, man.
unified though, Coach. He won his belts
Man,
overseas.
bro, like I say, man, right place at the right time. A lot of times, man. Charles Martin was a champion, man. You know what I mean? Right place at the
Mm.
right time. Sometimes that's all. Devin Haney himself said anybody can become a world champion with the proper matchmaking, and all you need is an opportunity. You think you feel me? All you need is an opportunity. And a lot of times these guys don't get the opportunities why they don't become champions, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, Errol Spence, he's a Hall of Famer, man. In my opinion, no doubt.
All of them should be Hall of Famers in that, like Bud in there, Earl, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman. All of them should be Hall of Famers for what they did. They did, like, they fought each other, you know what I'm saying? Bud was like late to the show, but like he fought Sean Porter and Earl, and then he fought after that. He went up in weight and stuff. All of them deserve to be in the Hall of Fame to me, cause they got that type of career, like Hall of Famers type. They fought each other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you, Joe. I feel like I think Danny's in the Hall of Fame. I would put Mikey Garcia in the Hall of Fame. Uh Sean Porter, you know,
I
shoot.
don't know what it takes to be in the Hall of Fame though, but they
Lamont.
classics to me. They some classic
Yeah,
fighters.
exactly. You can't tell the story of boxing without adding those guys from this era, those welterweight, 140 welterweights, and you know that those guys from this era. You can't tell the story of boxing without them.
I got. What about Adrian Bronner? Is he a first ballot Hall of Fame? Or you think his outside of the ring antics is going to affect
What's
him getting in
first
the booth?
ballot though? Like,
I
ain't
mean, if
shouldn't that be hard to get first
nah,
ballot?
but you got to remember Crawford was the first ballot Hall of Famer. Roy Jones, I think he was the first ballot. Andre Ward was first ballot. I mean, the first time you go up
Mm.
for to get voted on, you get in. You know what I mean?
They
Some
they
guys go up and they
special
don't get in.
they special talents though. Like, I think that's probably why they get voted they first, cause people love to watch them fight. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
I,
know,
I I
man.
think Adrian Bronner, I think his outside of the ring antics gonna keep him out, man. All the stuff he doing on social media, and being drunk all the time. I know it's for clicks and views and stuff, man. But Adrian Bronner, man, you really want to? Adrian Bronner was a good fighter, man. If you keep
a
it 100,
a
The
great
worst
talent.
antics that for me personally that I seen Adrian Broner do was when he did like the little move on Madonna, and then Madonna did it back to him. That was cringy to me. Like, that was the worst antic I seen him do. Like, I didn't I was so cringy. Like, oh man, why you do that? Like, and then he let him do it back to him after he caught him. I'm like, damn, that
I
look
believe
horrible now.
AB gonna be a Hall of Famer. First ballot is up in the air, but definitely a Hall of Famer for sure.
Yeah, I think that stuff matter though. Them antics and stuff matter when it comes to being first ballot. Cause you definitely want to see him fight though. He definitely a special talent. Was Floyd first ballot?
oh yeah, 100%. TBE, man. You know he got in first ballot, undefeated, 50-0. Yeah, all day. Yeah, he's first ballot Hall of
First.
Famer, man.
Who wasn't though that should have been? I don't know. I don't know how it worked with boxing.
See, I think was Tim Bradley, was he a first ballot?
I don't believe
Oh,
so.
that's a good example.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he got in on the first go around. It's been a few guys who didn't get in on the first go around. I gotta do some more research, but I know there's
What
a few
about
that didn't get
Shane
in.
Mosley?
I don't know if he got in on the first go around,
I feel like he should, and he probably somebody who possibly wouldn't get in on the
but he did
first
fight.
go.
Shane fought everybody. One thing about Shane, man, Shane fought everybody, man. He fought some people
Yeah.
that he shouldn't have fought. You know,
To me,
you know what I'm saying?
he a first ballot. Even
Yeah, like
before his career was over, he
yeah,
was already
Shane
a first
fought.
ballot.
He fought Vernon Forrest. I mean, he ain't had no business in the ring with Vernon, man. Then he fought Winky Wright. Man, I said, bro. I mean, I feel you, trying to do your thing, man. One thing about Shane, man, Shane wasn't there with a turn down no smoke, man. Shane gonna fight you.
Yeah. I give people like, that's why I give Sean Porter a Hall of Fame, cause he don't turn down no smoke, and he be in them fights like.
And that's what I'm saying. When somebody like Sean, when he got an opinion on something, to me, his opinion it carried weight because first of all, he was there, and he lead by example. He didn't turn down no smoke. He fought anybody and everybody that was available to him. He fought big fights. He fought small fights. You know what I'm saying? He won some fights. He lost some fights. So I think a lot of people just too worried about being undefeated right now, which I understand. Don't nobody want to lose, but when you got the best fighting the best, somebody gonna lose, man. And it is what it is. And if you lose, then yeah, you just go on, either do a rematch or keep fighting. You know what I mean? It ain't that big a deal, man. If you lose a fight, man, it's boxing.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much only Floyd, like, he didn't lose. Like, most of the legendary fighters definitely lost, though. Like, majority of the most legendary fighters got losses on their record.
Yeah,
And that's what happened when you fight the best. You gonna slip up sometimes. You're gonna lose, man.
That's what's
You know
so
when you
annoying. Like, yo, y'all just trying to throw each other under the bus all day, yo. Like, y'all might as well try to be rappers and diss each other, talk about messing with each other, girls and stuff. Like, this is not boxing, yo. Like, fight, yo. And you should be able to take a loss. Like, everybody pretty much take a loss in the amateurs. Like, you should be past that at this point. Like, now that money got involved and all this clout. You know what I'm saying? They act like they was virgins before they started their professional career or something. Like, not saying ain't nothing wrong with being a virgin, just like the way they act when it come to getting fame. It's like they can't take a loss, yo.
man. They trying to be Mayweather, yo. You seen when Tio lost, he cried. He cried when he lost. He said, "I can never be Floyd now. I can never be Mayweather." They want to be Mayweather so bad, bro.
I didn't cry when I lost before, but it wasn't because I can't take a loss. It was because I knew how it affected my career or something like that. Like, but like, man, they can't take a L, man. Just fight. Like, come on, yo. Most of the boxing is about talking now.
yeah, man. I agree with you, man. Dog, too much talking, not enough
Like,
fighting.
we
Like I say,
talking, we supposed to be talking. We ain't fighting.
right.
What y'all
And
doing? Like, set the fight up.
and
Talk
it
at
don't
the
matter.
press conference at the face off.
Hmm.
Make it a movie.
Too much talking, too much pump faking, man. And like I say, if you lose, I ain't gonna throw the fight away because he lost a fight, man. When Brian Norman lost his fight against Devin, I didn't throw him away. I want to see, can he bounce back? Can he make an adjustment? Can he come back stronger? If that's the case, everybody just should retire if they lose a fight. You know what I mean? Nah, man, it's boxing, man. Somebody gonna win, somebody gonna lose, man. It is what it is.
And you know this. That's just what it is. Let me listen, it's been a beautiful show already. Let me ask y'all this before we get out of here for the day, right? Coach, who you got? Tim Zoo or Errol Spence, July 25th?
Man, bruh, my heart is with Errol. I want Errol to win. I want him to redeem himself.
Yeah.
Be honest, man. I don't know, bro. I ain't
Mm,
gonna even. I don't, man, because Errol been out the ring what 3.5 years, right?
pretty much 3 years, yeah. Going on
Is it,
3 years.
yeah, going on three. It is when did him and Bud fight? 2023.
Yeah, I think it was like
It was
July 2023 or something
nah.
like
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. He been out the ring a long time, man.
that. Yeah.
And I just don't know what I don't know what we gonna get. I want Errol to win. And Tim Zoo, he's not a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't seen no bad fighter, but he ain't like no super duper technician.
He got a lot of
But it,
flaws.
but he got hit. But he got heavy hands, man.
Yeah.
He do got heavy hands. And if Errol Spence, he need to fight the right fight. If he fight the right fight, he'll win. But I don't want him to go out there and get in no slugfest with him, man. Trying to bang it out or trying to, to prove, that he's a tough guy and go toe to toe with this guy. I want him to fight smart and use strategy, man, and use his boxing ability. And I believe he'll be successful.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that, Coach. You plan on watching the band fight this weekend, or what's up with band fighting this weekend on the Zone, Coach? And then they got the MVPW on ESPN, the women's card on Saturday too.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna, I'm gonna watch it, man. I want to see the fight, man. So I'm gonna watch it. Like I say, man, I just ready. I'm ready for the June 27th fight. And ain't no shade on Bam. Then I'm gonna watch the fight, man. But I'm ready. They ain't really been
Yeah,
hyping that fight
I
up,
agree.
man. You know where the publicity at? I thought they was gonna do
I
another
want to
press
start doing
conference, man.
a lot of shows about it. Just and Boost and Xander shows.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks out, man.
Yeah,
And I ain't really been seeing. I think what it is, this Devin Haney and Shakur, it don't
yeah,
really overshadow, just the bickering on the internet and the
yeah.
controversy and overshadow things, and that's what everybody talking about right now, back and
You're right,
forth. You know what I mean? But we got a good fight coming up, man.
man. Amazing fight. I think a lot of people are sleeping on that kid, Xander Zayas, but Xander Zayas, he can really box. He's real rangy, and he's gonna have some advantages in the ring. I just don't feel like they're gonna supersede what Boost can do in the ring.
Now I'm with you on that, man. Now if Boot go out and make a statement, if you go out there and make a statement out of this guy, man, like I said, I got Boot poised to be the one of the faces of boxing, man. Just
Yeah,
because the way he fights, he's exciting, man. People. Well, I mean, I'm speaking for myself. I think I want to see him. I like watching the guy fight, man, because I know he coming to fight. He ain't really coming to pitter pat with you. He ain't coming to play around with you. He coming out there to get a job done. You know what I'm saying? And we need those type of fight. We got a variety of fighters. We got defensive wizards. We got like Shakur, the defensive wizard. We got people with high IQs like Devin Haney. We got guys that's kind of a mixture like Keyshawn, a guy that boxer, bangers. We got Brian Norman's a power guy. We got a variety of fighters, man. I think Boots is kind of all that in one. So he's kind of guy that can fight any way that he chooses.
hmm
That's what I see. And I'm glad he
yeah,
had them Karens fight, because that Karen fight probably helped him out and open his eyes up a little bit more. That, hey, I need to go back to the drawing board and sharpen up on a few things. Because sometimes we had too much success, you'll fall in love with the success. I think that's what happened with Devin Haney. Even though Ryan Garcia was cheating, Devin Haney still had to go back to the drawing board, and he had to look in the mirror at himself and say, you know what? This dude was cheating, but I shouldn't have got hit with that bull jump. You,
you're
you
right.
know what I'm saying? You got to have them conversations. And Andre Ward even, kind of made him acknowledge that, tried to. Andre Ward is so political, he just won't come out and say it, but he'll beat around the bush with it. But Devin Haney had to have them conversations with himself. I shouldn't have got hit with that bull crap. I was slipping on my pimping. I was I didn't take this guy serious. Whatever. A lot of things going on. I had mental lapses in this fight right there.
Yeah,
So he had to go back to the drawing board, and it made him better. Sometimes you have a hiccup, or hit a speed bump in the road. It'll force you to reset and look at yourself. Go back to that drawing board, because if you're always winning and always having success, what I need to go to the drawing board for? What we doing is working. That what happened with Wilder. Wilder never went back to the drawing board. He was knocking everybody out. Never went back to the drawing board. So that's part of the
1000%.
game, man. That's part of the game. You got to stay in that lab, man. You got to go back to the drawing board. You got to look at yourself and see, how could I have done this better? What could I have done differently to improve my game? Because you got to remember, all your opponents, they studying you, man. When you the champ, you the top guy, everybody looking at you. So you ain't looking at them, because you can't watch everybody, but everybody's watching you. And they picking you apart, and they dissecting you. And they seeing what you do good, what you do bad, and they making a list and checking it twice. So you got to remember, you got a lot of people watching you when you at the top. So that's why you got to stay on your game. That's one thing I give Floyd credit. I know you got to wrap it up. Floyd stayed on top of his game because everybody was gunning for him. And when you at the top of the heat, everybody gunning for you, man. And you're gonna get the best version of everybody when they fight you. You should expect the best version of everybody when they lace up against you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's
Tank. That's Tank now, though. I feel like that's where everybody gonna fight their best if they fighting him.
the only question for Tank is he gonna fight his best? Cause what we seen against Lamont, that was not Tank best.
No, I
So,
think he was playing. He was. It looked like he was having fun though, but it looked
but
like he
see,
was
it's just because
having
that's
too
what he
much fun.
loved to do, Ja. But you know, I don't think he was taking Lamont seriously.
Nah, it don't look like he was taking Lamont serious. It looked like he was in good shape though. Like he trained right. But when he got in there, he was having too much fun and not enough urgency. Like, and when it don't look like he was trying to really kill Lamont. Like usually Tank looked like he trying to kill something when he go in there.
Yeah,
It looked like he was having fun with somebody that he had a rivalry with in the amateurs. And he was talking about that before the fight too, like trying to get that feel for boxing back.
1000%. So, before we get out of here, Ja, talk to me about the Boost versus Xander. Like, do you see a scenario where Xander can pull off the upset, get the win?
Yeah, yeah, like I don't know what's gonna happen. Honestly, I just like Boots. I like his style more. I like Boots as a fighter more. I like Xander though too. But I don't know what's gonna happen. I never seen Boots fight nobody like this before at
Yeah,
this weight. And I don't know what Boots gonna come in there, cause anything can happen for anybody. Like how like we was talking about Tank when he fought versus Lamont.
yep.
Like I hope that don't happen to Boots. Like I hope he come
Mm.
in there. I hope he come in there like really ready. Like no
I
hiccups.
think I think he's gonna be really ready, Ja. But the thing that's concerning me is that Top Rank and Xander made the fight no problem. You know, they didn't mess around with the belts when they couldn't make the
Mm,
unification with Josh Kelly. They just said, oh, "Okay, we'll fight Boots, like no problem." So where other people avoided it, Xander kind of just was like, "Okay, I can take on this guy." And the saying in boxing now is that these people they're not even signing up for fights that they know they can't win. You know, they
yeah,
know they can't win a fight. They're not going to even sign up for it. So
yeah,
because for the managers, for promoters, whatever, everything they invested takes a step back. It go down the drain.
yeah. I feel you on that. It gotta be something that they feel like they could win this fight for real. Like
Yep.
more than just like, oh, I just believe in Xander. It gotta be more to it than that when it
It's
comes
a
to boxing.
lot. Come on, talk to me, Jock. Because when you think about it, and I'm thinking about the Karen fight, like the Karen fight, yeah, we want to give, we understand Boost did his thing, but we can't act like Karen didn't have a lot of success.
About how
Uh,
many years ago was that? How many years ago was that? For 3 years? 2 years?
Probably like 2 years, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That what I'm talking about the drawing board, man. That's why you go back to the drawing board. So you got to have them type of fights, man, where you kind of mess up and you don't get the outcome. You got to remember when you a knockout artist, and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna throw Tank in there too. When you're a knockout artist, when you don't get the knockout, people say you got exposed. You can't
Yeah.
knock out everybody. You can't name one fighter that got 100% knockout rate and let you just fight in all tomato cans. That's a,
I
ain't no
I
fight in
I
boxing history got 100% knockout rate. You ain't gonna knock everybody out, man.
I
Let's put
think
it like
that
that.
is I think that is part of their plan though, like to give Boots crumbs, so he just so anxious when he finally gets something like, cause I think he purposely fought Karen the way he fought him the first time, like he just was coming forward, not even really trying to cut the ring off, because it was like I feel like he was trying to show a version of himself that could help him land more fights, like in the future in that fight. I don't think he just really having issues with cutting the ring off and stuff. Can't hear though. I can't hear y'all.
Nah, you right. But most of the time, when if an elite fighter don't want to get knocked out, he knows how to survive, man. He knows how to do. Like look at Mikey Garcia when he fought Errol Spence. Mikey Garcia was good enough not to get knocked out. He wasn't good enough to win, but he was tough enough. He was savvy enough not to get knocked out. So that's what I'm saying. If you got a good fighter, he feel like, you know what, I can't handle this guy, but I'm not gonna get knocked out. Look at what Charlo did against Canelo. His moral victory was not getting knocked out. He
Only
can't.
thing about Boots and Karen, the first fight, is that Boots showed me like how special he was because he didn't cut the ring off. He just came straight forward and pitched a shutout. Like he didn't even cut the ring off. He just was coming straight forward the whole time, like, and he still pitched a shutout. So that was like, if an intelligent eye was looking at that, they still gonna be scared to fight Boots, like, cause he didn't even have to cut the ring off, and he still was able to pitch a shutout. That was wild to me.
But I listened to an interview. They asked Bob Aaron about the fight, what he thought about Xander and Boots fighting, and I listened to what people don't say. And during the interview, Bob never said that he thought Xander was going to win. Now, every time somebody
No.
asked Bob Aaron about Bud Crawford, what Bob said? Oh, Crawford gonna beat him. Crawford gonna
Yeah,
stop him.
yeah.
Crawford gonna
Bob
do
gonna
X,
tell
Y, and
you what
Z.
it is by what
Yeah,
he say
Bob
and by
never
what he
said
don't say.
he never said it, but that Xander was gonna beat Booth. He said, "Oh, well, he's a young kid. I give him a lot of credit for taking this fight. He didn't have to do it, and da da this, da da that." But he never said that Xander was gonna win. And I know
So
when Bob
basically,
when
he's
Bob said you
saying
gonna
that
win, yeah, yeah, and that don't mean that Xander's gonna lose. I'm just saying that when Bob Aaron had Terrence Crawford, whenever they asked him anything about Terrence Crawford, he said, "Oh, Terrence Crawford gonna win, no matter who it was. 100% confident that Terrence was gonna beat him."
so maybe Bob not worried if Xander lose, they still gonna have a good career.
Yeah, man,
That's
the kid's 23
so.
years old, man. You know what I mean?
That's
The
how
boy,
I feel about it though. If you write Xander off after this, then you might as well get out of the box. Like you don't need to be part of boxing. Like he definitely didn't have to take the fight.
nah, look,
Like
hey, look, John, it's calculated because think about this. Now, Xander, his last fight, I think his biggest payday, according to the boxing sources, is about 350,000. Now he's gonna probably make ten times that amount this Boots fight. Probably gonna make anywhere from, and I'm
mm,
speculating, anywhere from 3.5 to $5 million for this fight. That's way more money. That's life changing money for this kid.
oh,
So
that's
you get
starting to make a lot more sense now.
life changing money. This kid is making, he never made $1 million on any of his fights. This is the first time he touching an M. So he gonna be with it, man.
That
Drop
makes
20.
sense. B3. If they don't think that they gonna win, but this boosts Xander value,
100%. I'm with you on that.
that
It
make
do.
that make a lot of sense right there. Like if well, like Coach saying, if they able to boost Xander value, because that do make sense. Him fighting Boots and then the race and everybody want to see this fight. Like I hear a whole bunch of like star athletes and celebrities. They want like they know about Boots in our community. And
Right.
you
And
know how
it,
they coming for Sander. You know how they coming for him anyway.
it does boost his value. It boosts his bottom line too, because now he's gonna have a minimum now. I just fought Boots for $3.55 million. You can't come at me with no $700,000. That ain't gonna fly. I need
Right.
two. I need 2 million or better.
And you know what? That's gonna help with Fondora cherry picking because he gonna want to get a piece of that. Cause Fondora ain't on that level. This gonna boost them higher than Fondora after this fight.
Yeah, I can't listen, fellas. I can't wait. Uh, Ja, Coach, appreciate the love and support always. Blessing the panel. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all already know we building.
All right,
We
brother.
definitely
Salute,
working.
man.
All right,
Salute,
all
y'all.
right. Peace and blessings.
Appreciate you,
Salute.
coach. Hey, listen, y'all, we gonna cook on this Xander boost for the next couple weeks. I'm excited. We had to get the band fight out the way, and then moving towards June 27th, it's gonna be fireworks. If you in the building, hit the follow button, hit the like on your way out. We blessed, not stressed. We definitely working. We gonna keep grinding, keep building the channel up. We over 700. I'm thankful. I appreciate all the support. We got to get to that 1,000 mark. We're gonna be there very soon. We're gonna be there very soon. God got us while the devil working. At the end, God got us while the devil lurking. At the end of the day, we always working. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. Listen, y'all have a blessed, not stressed weekend. Love on your family members. Let me leave you something. Let me leave you with this. Everybody is not going to tell you what they're going through. A lot of people are smiling in front of a bad situation. Pray for people. You never know what the next person is going through. Be considerate, because at the end of the day, people need genuine love in their life. They need genuine love and genuine support and financial support, all that good stuff. So I appreciate Bentley putting some colors in the chat today. Anybody else that's the members, that support us throughout the week, appreciate y'all. Bless the Cash App if you can. Y'all know I do this full time, social media and content creation. So I'm thankful for all the love. We're gonna keep growing. We blessed, not stressed, and we gone. Y'all have a blessed weekend, a beautiful weekend. Enjoy your family. Watch the fights. Watch the MVP card on ESPN. Shout out to all the women that's fighting. O'Shea Jones. I got O'Shea Jones winning. I got Tierra Brown winning. Um, and and it's gonna be a beautiful weekend of boxing. Peace and blessings. Love.
I need money.